Hey, JDS, good morning. How you doing? Yeah. Hope you're doing good. Well, Rodney Bell's still on there, so they're probably all over there. No problem. Give me time to finish setting up anyway. Hey, Fathom Hodges. I got a pesky fly in here this morning. He really wants it. He really wants to die. You got a lot of work this morning there, Fathom Hodges, this morning? Hey, damn it, that fly. Land, you little bugger. Got you, little bugger. There you go. Okay, Paul. Ugh. AZ Drone Dude, how you doing? Okay there, Phantom Hodges, no problem. Well, AZ Drone Dude, we're gonna have Your Heat here. Started yesterday. Hey, Drone Pool. Morning, morning. Hope all went good for you yesterday. I got a lot of traffic on this road this morning again. Farmers are in full swing. How much does that set you back for, JDS? That's for your car? Oh, okay, cool, Jumbo. I'm glad everything worked out okay. Very happy. Hey, Blind Neil. Killing flies this morning, guys, so sorry about that. It's the second one this morning. Yeah, I know it's complete, but what was the price of it? Oh, you got two waiting in here. Okay. Admit. There we go. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul and Paul.
Yep, Paul. Hey.
Hey, we're all coming in at the same time.
My bell didn't. You must have came in the same bloody time as Paul Murray, because it didn't ring the bell when you came in the waiting room.
Huh?
Hey, Rodney, how you doing?
Yeah, I tried to go on. I ended up had to reboot my computer. Wouldn't let me on.
Okay.
So
Rodney had a hell of a stream going this morning.
Yeah, I caught the last 5 minutes there. I was just waking up. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, Rodney.
yeah, I was
Adrian.
watching it there in the background.
Adrian was on fire. It all started to go downhill, Roger, is when Adrian got on there and said he was scratching himself and saying that he took estrogen pills this morning instead of his other medication. And so Rodney changed his name to Adriana.
Adriana Mary or something. Yeah.
Yeah, Adriana Mary.
Hey, Steve Essex, how you doing? That's true. You guys long weekends in the state now.
Just so everybody knows, Roger has red curtains. He did not spend the day in the sun.
Yeah, it looked like you're burnt beyond
Yeah,
recognition.
he looks like he's burnt like toast. Yeah.
I'll be changing these curtains soon. I'm gonna buy the blackout curtains there.
Has it warmed up there, Roger?
Yeah, yesterday it was pretty hot yesterday afternoon.
Oh, your delivery scheduled for today.
Yeah. Hey, Delana, how you doing? Good morning, Rodney Bell.
Yeah, I've already got a fan blowing on me already this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I decided not going to bother going to the trailer this weekend.
Oh no, it's gonna be too hot or what?
Well, I got some stuff I want to do here. I'm going to maybe try and get the boat in the water.
Okay.
And we'll go camping next weekend at the trailer. Then the following weekend is Roger Palooza. It's a go. So
Okay.
just hopefully the weather holds out, right?
They just showed a live camera up at the Mackinac Bridge, which, you know, it's like 3 miles long, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And going to the Upper Peninsula is wall-to-wall traffic stopped dead on the bridge trying to get across and get the hell out of the Lower Peninsula.
Dang, Joe, that's a very nice truck. Yes, sir.
And no traffic coming down. It's just nothing.
Yeah. I had to go to London there yesterday afternoon to put that sign up. Holy mackerel! I had 3 detours just to get there. I didn't think I would get there.
Hazy Drones, how you doing today, my friend?
Hey, big fish.
Yeah, JDS, good morning there. You're first again, like always.
Rodney, I sent you an invite in case you wanted to come in. I was gonna say, yeah, John Paul sent me a picture of his new truck he's buying. Really nice. Really nice, John Paul.
Yeah, I think Rodney threw everybody off by having his Saturday morning on a Friday.
Yeah. Well, I knew, I figured it out that nobody's working today, so it's your long weekend, so.
Yeah, I was just outside there putting the garbage out, and the guy across the street there, I said to him, I said, what the heck are you doing home? You know, you should be working. He said, no, I work Canada today, so they give him a long weekend.
Yeah. That's like my son worked on Canada Day today and he's off today.
Yep.
Well, actually, he was off yesterday and today.
Yeah.
And he's got his weekend because yesterday he's already got 57 hours picked up, so
Oof.
he didn't work yesterday. That's a nice truck, Jumpo. I'll show the picture, Jumpo, if you don't mind.
Hey, Rodney.
Rodney.
Hey, Rodney.
Hey, how's it going, Paul?
Paul, and Roger.
Yeah, Paul
And
Roger.
Roger, and
This is Jumpo's new truck.
Oh, nice.
oh, nice.
Yeah, very nice, Jumpo.
Yeah, it looks pretty clean.
That's very nice, Jumpo. Congrats on your new buy.
Hey, Rodney, you had a hell of a lively stream this morning.
Well, it was a hoot, wasn't it? That's one of the things I love about doing these live streams, man. You get on there, if you just forget all the politics and forget all the bad stuff in the world and just have fun, you can have a good time. And
That's the way to do it. That's the way to do it. Yep.
That Adrian, no, he's something else.
That he is a character, no doubt about it. Good guy though.
Oh, yeah. I was sitting there watching in the background most of it. So,
And he's so spontaneous on some of the things that he does. It's crazy.
He could almost be a stand-up comedian.
I bet he'd do well at it. I bet he would.
Okay, JDS, you have a good one.
You know, and Matt plays against him, and
I missed Matt when I came in there. His last 5 minutes there, I was having like a coffee and
You have
toast.
a good day, brother.
yeah, that can be pretty funny.
Yeah, and when Peter Carroll's on too,
oh yeah,
it can. And Peter's funny. We tease him about being too loud, and talking all the time. But he is so quiet, and he'll sit there and he'll just out of the blue he'll come up with a zinger, and it just takes you totally by surprise.
Yeah.
yeah.
So
And Dennis Lovelady's always a nice treat too, you know. So
Yeah,
you had a good panel on there today.
but so I found out StreamYards now I can have up to 10 people.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
What? Cool.
So, and that's new. And then I have a video that I started opening with. Let me share it with you. Let me get it called up here. Where is it? This one.
I just got notification I'm on live.
Yeah, because I couldn't find you at first.
How do How do I share a screen, Roger?
You go down to the bottom, you got a green box, it's marked share
Green box
screen.
to share.
Oh, share screen.
Then you
Okay.
select what you want and then you share it. Yep.
Okay.
But you want to do, click the 2 boxes down below the screen. You see the 2 boxes says optimize and something else right below your video or whatever before you hit share.
Before I hit share?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So share computer sound.
Yeah, when I click both those boxes, it optimizes it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And
Oh,
then I
cool, big fish. If
And
you
I
want,
click
put
on
the
what
link.
I want to share, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then just
Yeah.
highlight and share.
Big fish, if you want, put the link in there for your video so everybody can look at it.
Where'd it go? Oh,
There it is.
It's
Yeah,
there.
you see it. Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
Wow, that's cool.
There you go.
Nice.
Yeah.
nice.
That's nice.
I really like that. It kind of.
Well, especially in the morning like that, it's liable to wake them up.
There's another one I created, but and it's kind of cool too. Let me
Well, who made that for you? You or?
I actually made it. There's a website you can go to. It's called Video Ooze,
Oh yeah.
BIDDYOZE, and you can create your own stuff like that.
Oh,
And for like I'm paying $37 a month to get unlimited use out of all this stuff, and I can create as many as I want. And so I've been playing around with them, and I really liked that one. And then there's another one. Let's see if I can find it.
but there was one that was out there. I started playing with it, and I switched computers, and I can't remember which one it was. I thought it started like something like Patreon, but it wasn't Patreon. But it started with a PA something. It was a freebie, and if you had a hard time with it, you could pay somebody to do one for you.
Yeah, I thought about seeing if I can get someone to do it for me. But then I was like, well, I can just do the things myself because they have some pretty neat stuff on it.
Yeah.
But it's designed for business people, really, for business and stuff.
Like there was ones there you could use their creation, but change the names and pictures and everything
Yeah.
else, right?
Drone Therapy uses some of these. But again, if you don't mind, Roger,
Go ahead.
here's the other one. Uh-oh.
It's okay. You can just continue on.
Well, it's not giving me the screen I want to see.
Double click there. No, that's not the one.
Hang on, let me get it back to where it was. Nope, that's not it.
Yeah, because Zoom's completely different from StreamYard.
Yeah. Now now I'm all messed up.
So Roger, what kind of temperature is it there this morning?
We're in the 80s already, Paul. And we're supposed to hit 87 today. But that's supposed to be higher than that.
Now, is it clear or is it muggy?
It's the sun's out, but it's muggy.
Yeah, that's the way it is here too.
Okay, here it is. I think I got it right this time. No.
Story of my life, Rodney.
Okay. Well, it's not worth this headache.
What you do, you open your page up first, the one you want to show. Open it up first.
Yeah, I got it open.
Okay, so then you click on share, then you got to click on that page you got open in that box.
Click on the share on the bottom.
Right.
And you'll
And it
see,
comes up like that.
is that the one you want to share? Which one do you
Here
want
we
to?
go. Here we go.
Okay.
This is the one.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's not bad either.
I like that one because of the blue color.
Yeah.
That's my favorite color.
Yep.
All right,
Okay,
thanks
Big
for letting me
Fish.
share that, Roger.
It's okay, cool. Big Fish, you just open up your video on your channel. Then you go on top, you just copy and paste the link that's up on the address.
Yeah, once it starts playing, yeah.
No,
Hey,
I'm talking about, you want to post the link in here.
Yeah, Roger, I was just looking at temperature. It's supposed to be 90 degrees, feel like 108.
Yeah, yeah, that's what we're gonna get.
But I just, oof.
Yeah, I forget what it's supposed to be here.
We're gonna have 5 days like that, 5-6 days. And
That's,
Kim is happy to have a fan in his room upstairs, believe me.
I'll bet. Is it working okay?
Oh, yeah. Perfect.
So it's 79 degrees and feels like 84 here.
It's the humidity, it's gonna,
You get this humidity like that, we'll get a pop-up thunderstorm probably.
well, they were calling for severe storms last night, and we didn't get them. Yeah, it's already 90 where Blind Neil lives. Yeah, so what you got your plans for the weekend there, Rodney?
Oh, not much. Wife's off tomorrow. She's working today and she's off tomorrow. That's the reason why I'm not having Saturday morning coffee with Rodney. Because she's going to be sleeping in because my computer, unfortunately, is in our bedroom. And she'll be sleeping in and she deserves it because she's a postal carrier and those people, I mean,
Yeah.
she works late every day, you know. And,
I wish they'd work late every day here so we get our mail.
well,
Telling you, it's Canada Post is not being praised right now, that's for sure.
oh, really?
Oh, I got a wire yesterday that I ordered, and I ordered that at the beginning of April,
Wow.
and I got it yesterday.
No kidding.
Yeah,
Holy smokes. Well, see, the Postal Service here also delivers Amazon in this area.
okay.
So there was one time she worked like 7 days in a row, twice or back to back 2 weeks in a 2 week period. She worked 14 days.
Oh, well.
And part of that was running packages and part of it was running mail routes. So they keep all the carriers pretty busy.
Yeah. I know the courier that comes here, he always has over 100 parcels in his truck to deliver. He's got to do all that in one day.
She had a day where she had almost 300 packages.
Yeah.
Like 297 packages.
Yeah.
And that's not even including the regular letter mail and stuff, you know, that she has to deliver.
Mm.
Hello, Nunya.
Yeah, and then very, very hot here again today. Well, yeah. We're gonna be like that for a couple more days, 5 days at least, they say.
Hey, Roger.
Yeah.
I was going to show you something. I was kind of saving it for Hugh, but I don't know if he's going to show up or not. But I'm going to show you something.
Oh,
They said they sell it,
Wow.
and it's walk the plank and you use a 5-gallon bucket. Up they go and plunge in.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's what Rodney Hugh has up to 13 chipmunks that were living in his garage that he's caught, and now he thinks he's got it all cleared by using not that one, but that type of
Wow. Is he releasing them back into the wild, I guess?
No, they fall
Oh,
in the
no.
bucket and he drowns it. He fills the bucket up with water
Oh, okay.
and they
Okay.
drown. But I could see if you didn't want to drown them, you could then just take them out someplace and let them go, you know?
Yeah.
Because I don't, you know, I know chipmunks can jump a little ways, but I don't think they could jump out of a 5-gallon bucket.
I opened up a box of records I had one time. I was living out in Woodford, Virginia. It's a rural town.
Yeah.
I think there's like 2 buildings in the whole town, but
Uh,
where we were living is a rural area, and I went out and to the storage shed and opened up this box of records I had, and vinyl records. Remember those?
Uh-huh.
I know the young guys probably don't remember what vinyl records are, but you know, because their time. But anyway, us old fogies, we know. Anyway, I opened this box up, and there was a nest of chipmunks, and there was like 4 babies in there. And
oh,
every cover on my albums had been chewed through.
Wow.
And then of course after when I pulled all the records out, you could smell the
Doo-doo.
yeah. Every one of them was ruined. I had a whole collection of Gordon Lightfoot,
oh.
Oh,
all
good.
gone.
not good.
Nope.
Well, it looks like Nunya's having a big party.
Yeah. I know one thing, in my garage, I got problems with squirrels. I got shelves up in my garage and everything, and they throw everything off the shelves. Everything.
Well, it's funny. I had squirrels all winter, but they're not in there now.
No telling what's in our garage. Our garage
Yeah.
is full of junk that
Oh, as long as there's no skunks in there. Oh, talk about skunks. How did it go last night, Paul?
Well, they came and picked the traps up until after the holidays because of, you know, they're shooting off fireworks all over the place. And
Okay. Paul's got major problems with skunks.
oh wow.
yeah, Mia got shot right in the face.
Oh, that's your dog, right?
Yep. Yep.
Oh man.
He put a video up too about it.
Yeah, there's a video on YouTube.
I'll have to go look at that. But let me tell you a skunk story. I was stationed at when I was in the Navy. I was stationed at Mare Island Naval Shipyard there at the Combat Systems Technical Schools Command, and I was living in the barracks. It was right after me and my first wife had split up, and I was in the barracks, and I stepped outside. It was about 4 o'clock in the morning. I stepped outside to have a cigarette, and just as I opened the door, I stepped out and I saw this skunk, and he was about 6 feet from me where I was standing. And he stopped and he turned around, and I saw that tail go up, and I stepped right back in because I wasn't going to be a target for that kind of stuff. But I sat there and looked out my window, and that skunk hung around there for about 2-3 minutes waiting for me to come back out. I know he was.
He had your name. Yeah.
I guess so. He must have been guarding my door because it was if I'd stepped right on out and had not noticed him, I'm sure I would have gotten sprayed.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
But that's my closest encounter with a skunk, other than running over one once.
Well, Rodney, I was about 5-6 years old, and I picked up a skunk because I thought it was a cat. And I brought it home and I brought it in the house. And as soon as my mother saw it, she yelled, I dropped it, and it pissed in the house.
Oh no.
Yeah. So we moved that same night from the house.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
My father and brothers were not happy campers, believe me.
Oh man, yeah, because that stuff is hard to get rid of.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, the pet skunk hub. Hey, John Coopy. How you enjoying your goggles there, John?
Hey, John.
Hey Rodney, I'll show you the brief version.
Okay.
of the, this is on the outdoor cam on the back of the house. Mia's over here and the skunk will enter over here,
The skunk in the bottom right corner.
right there. He looks over, sees Mia, Mia sees it, and the chase is on.
Oh,
Right
wait.
there, she gets shot.
Oh,
And then she still wants to chase, but she just can't. She got her right in the puss.
oh man.
And then she starts, and I didn't realize it because I have that magnetic screen on the back. And all of a sudden I hear her floundering around out there, and her collar and her tags and everything are making the clacking noise. And so I said, what the hell is going on? And so eventually she's still flopping around, and I yelled at her, what the hell are you doing? And that's when she ran back in the house with her mouth. She was foaming at the mouth and everything.
Oh man, poor Mia. Oh man. Oh,
Yeah, not good.
not good at all. No, sir.
And Paul hadn't had no visitors for about a week.
Yeah. His neighbor upstairs phoned him to make sure nobody died downstairs.
Excuse me, guys.
The first 2 months we were here, I think first 2 months we lived here, Roxy got sprayed. But she slept in the garage that night.
She's real careful when she goes out at nighttime now too, isn't she?
Not really.
No?
No, I gotta play bodyguard. I go out first, look around, and I let her out. I do that every
I've
night.
never heard to let you be the bodyguard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going, you first, Dad, you first.
Yep.
Heck, around my place, the dogs are leaning on the door pushing.
I haven't seen too many skunks here where we live. But if we ever do, there's a dog in the house. I wanted to encounter that skunk. My stepson has a pit bull, and I'd just love to see what that dog would do around a skunk. Because he wants to play with everything. He wants to play with the cats. He wants to play with our other dog.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be funny to see how he would react to a skunk.
Well, he'll probably want to play with it.
All the way up until he got shot.
About 2-3 weeks ago there, my dog did tug of war with a groundhog.
Oh, really? Who won?
Oh, the dogs. Wow, they were out there too long, and I'm going, what the heck's going on? So I went out there, and things about, I don't know, about a foot long, and the guts are all hanging out of it.
I got surprised by a groundhog one day. Scared the daylights out of me. I'm walking down the street, and actually this was over here on base where I work. I was walking down the street, and this groundhog came out of the gutter. About the same time I was walking by, and we kind of saw each other at the same time. It went back into the gutter, and I ran the other direction. Because I didn't know what it was.
Well, my dad, we were up moose hunting. We were up on the edge of a gravel pit. And Dad gets up every morning, he always cooks breakfast for the boys. It's his thing. And anyways, he had to go to the boys' room, so he walked over to the edge of where the gravel and it drops off, having a bit of a leak there, and felt something rub up against his leg. He looks down, a fox come up and rubbed up against his leg, and then sat down. And then he kept his hands back, and then slowly starts walking away, and the thing's trotting around right behind him like a dog.
So, Rodney, you did a sunset this morning? Sunrise, I should say.
Yeah, I did one this morning. I'm going to do one tomorrow. And if the Sunday sunrise crew needs me, I'll do one Sunday too.
Okay, cool. I did a sunset with Kim the other night there, and my video. I'm not gonna post it. It's not worth it.
Oh, good. Now let's see.
Those are some big skunks, aren't they?
Those are big skunks. I didn't realize there was two of them until just now.
Actually, I've seemed to have tracked 4.
Gee, you just attract
Mia can't get a break.
The skunk whisperer, Paul, is called.
Yeah.
skunk whisperer.
Yeah, instead of Studio B, Studio S.
Is he going to be on the Animal Channel, Animal Planet?
Wild Kingdom. Yeah.
Paul Murray, the skunk whisperer. We see Paul coming up to the skunk, talking to the skunk, and
And you got to. I'm trying to talk Mana into interviewing him with the microphone.
He was Paul Hogan on that thing, we're down in Australia. He comes up, goes,
Yep.
or Steve Irwin.
Yep.
I about they is. Crikey.
I don't want to end up like Steve Irwin.
Rodney, did you read? Rodney, read what Andrew Pusa Studios wrote.
Oh my.
good morning, Andrew.
That's funny.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Andrew, that ain't right. Oh, good morning, Andrew. How you doing?
Furball Kim's in the chat.
Hey, Kim. How you doing,
Oh,
buddy?
hey. Good morning, Cam. I guess we're looking at what, 2 more weeks?
Yeah.
Well, Roger, I'm going to get on off here and go get my day started. Thanks for
Okay,
having
no
me on
problem,
for a
Rodney.
little bit. I appreciate it.
How's was it you hurt your knee or something the other day?
Oh, I've been doing walking. I've been walking, and I've just recently increased my walk from a mile to 2 miles. And yesterday, I was walking down the road, and this car was passing, and I was looking over at the driver and waving my hand, and I twisted my left ankle. I stepped on something. I stepped in a hole. I don't know what it was, but it caused me to twist my ankle, and I fell flat on my face.
Oh no.
I wished I'd had video of it, so I wish somebody had taken video and then let me have it, because it probably would have been hilarious.
Need a body cam.
And so I got up, and I had skinned my knee, and it wasn't bleeding bad or anything like that. And so I didn't really think about it. And I just kept walking. But yeah, I just skinned my knee and fell down. It was one of those senior moments,
Paul
But
from Paul Kim says good morning. He's occupied opening up a box of cup of soup, is it?
Oh, it's my very expensive, because they don't make them anymore, dog treats.
Okay.
Normally these were $12 a bag. Now they're selling for $25 a bag.
Holy crap.
And I bought the last 5 they had.
Oh wow.
But that's Mia's favorite. And there's just Mia and I in the world. And I guess I just have to go without, make sure she gets what she wants.
so
I
Heavy
tell you
too.
what, the dog food I'm buying,
yeah.
yeah, it was $137 for 20 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a special dog food from the vet.
Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and drop out, man. Roger,
Rodney.
again, thank you for letting me in.
Rodney, take
Paul.
care, my friend. Have a happy
Hi, Rodney.
4th of July.
Yeah.
For you too. And
Like I say,
You guys be good.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat, y'all have a nice weekend.
Well, the old saying is, Rodney, is if you can't be good, have fun.
Well, have fun.
Yeah.
Don't worry about being good as long as you're having fun.
That's it.
All right, guys. Bye.
Bye, Rodney.
See ya, Rodney.
Hey, Rojo, how you doing this morning? Robert, amazing what we do for our fur babies. Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah, I'll go without just to make sure she has what she needs, you know?
Mhm. I forgot to buy dog bones last time for her. And she let
Speaking
me
of
know.
when you were out, did you get yourself your little ice cream treats?
No, because I had enough. Yeah, I did. I did
Okay.
actually. Yeah. Promise, get some more soon.
Talk about fur babies. They're usually laying here, but they're not now. Probably too warm up here.
Mr. Coopy's getting ready for the big holiday weekend, I would take it.
Well, he got his new goggles, so he's gonna try those for sure. I'm sure.
Yeah, he pulled a fast one on him the other day. He wanted to rant and rave about not having his goggles, and he had them on his forehead, had them on his head.
You know, that's something I haven't tried yet. I don't know if I can or not. The DJI goggles. I've never tried them on Inspire.
Okay.
Well, I was always tempted, other than they're so damned expensive, was those Mulvario glasses with the heads-up display in them.
Yeah.
But they're like $800 or $900.
Well, see, was it Don Joyce was on this morning over there with
Yeah.
Rodney's? He was
Yeah.
saying he was having a lot of leg problems.
Yep, he had a leg problem. Yep.
Yeah, it was John.
Like I like the goggles, but I don't use them very often. But the problem is you got to be out in an open area to use them.
Well,
'cause-
and the thing of it is, legally, you're supposed to have a spotter when you do
yeah,
that.
well, I bring my wife.
So, well, that's the reason I thought the Mulvarios would be nice, because you can still see through the glasses, you can still see all around and everything. But hey, here's what it is.
Hey, Hugh.
Hugh's here.
You, how you doing?
What's up, guys?
Hey, you missed it this morning there, Hugh.
What'd I miss?
Paul Murray had something for you.
Sorry, what?
Paul Murray had something for you.
Oh, what'd you have? What'd I miss?
Yeah, I think he's pulling it up right now.
Oh, skunk. That's funny. Walk the plank. It. Yep.
Yep.
That's pretty much what I have.
There it is, right there, and it's pre-made, and it hooks on the bucket, and
Yeah.
it teeters on the end. So they slide right in,
Oh my God, that's funny.
isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, mine doesn't look much different, except it's a wood ramp. That's all.
Yeah. Well, you notice they put little treads on it,
Oh
and
yeah.
they just slide right in.
I tell you.
Well, that's for mice, but I don't know if it's big enough for
I
chipmunk.
don't know.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's big enough for chip. The chipmunks just jump right in, right? They get to the top and they just leap into the bucket.
Yeah.
It's wild.
And it's made for a 5-gallon bucket. Is that what you're using?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
That's,
exactly what I'm
I
using.
thought that was hilarious. You know, especially for it's only like $20 with free delivery.
Oh my God. I just used a piece of wood and I put a screw in it just so that it would catch the lip of the bucket.
Yeah.
So yeah, mine's pretty much just like that.
I laughed. They called it walk the plank.
Yeah. Macabre. Eh? So what else has been going on?
John, what are you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to return back those goggles or what?
Oh no. Did you hear about
Oh,
this?
he's having problems. I think when he's talking
Fitting
with his
fitting-
glasses.
frame. Oh, okay. I thought it was the goggles you got problems with. Oh, okay. Hey, 3X Jones, how you doing?
Did you hear about those kids, Roger, in Quebec in the bucket of the tractor?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
freaking stupid. That there, I hope that
Not
really
too smart.
pissed me off when I heard that.
What happened?
Bunch of kids were in the bucket of a tractor last night, and 3 of them got killed,
Yeah,
under 5 years old.
you don't put kids in a freaking bucket of a tractor. No, you don't put kids that ate on a tractor. It's
As dangerous. You know, I've always heard of, you know, if the kid rides in a tractor, he's always between dad's legs, you know, or something.
yeah,
Apparently, they had 10 people in the bucket.
yeah.
So
Well, that guy's gonna spend some time in jail. I know that.
oh shit, yeah, he is.
I'm charging bats for today. Nah, whoa. There you go, Red Dog.
Oh, I see what John's saying is the actual unit that sits
Yeah.
on the frame.
Yeah, I thought it was his goggles he was talking about, but I read the chat a little bit more, and this is yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta buy new frames.
Just got the notification on my Amazon that the dog treats have arrived, and they just
Ooh.
did. Yep.
Yeah, like I was saying there, I forgot by your phone. So I have these what do you call them, veggie biscuits in the cupboard. So she eats those. She likes them.
I got my dog like those little baby carrots.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Any skunk update there, Paul?
Well, they're shooting the damn fireworks off left and right all night long. So I told the guy, he says, because, you know, I'm having to go out and uncover them after dark and then cover them back up at dawn because we don't want to be catching squirrels.
Yeah.
So I said to him, I said, let's wait until after the 4th of July celebration stops.
Yeah. Why are they doing fireworks last night? It's still 2 days away, isn't it?
They're idiots, and they've been firing off fireworks now for a week.
They're practicing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last night, went to let the dogs out the last time, about 10:15. Oh, choose to open the door. Not the next door neighbor, but the next one over. More fireworks. Just it's over.
Yeah. Well, here they did it before St. John Baptist Day. They were doing it 2 days ahead of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, people got nothing else to do but raise hell. And the sad part of it is I understand if you want to celebrate the day of the 4th of July with fireworks. Okay, I get it. But you know, there's like in the United States, there's like several million service veterans, and there's like 1.1 million of them have PTSD. So they're down hiding in the basement in their bunkers because it just traumatizes them to hear those fireworks going off.
Yeah.
That's like Lynn, she has to, for the last several days at nighttime, as soon as it starts to get dark, she has to take the dogs and everybody and head for the basement.
Yeah.
Hey, Dean, how you doing? Nice to see you. 3X Jones, that's my email. Email me and I'll send you a link. Yeah, doing pretty good here, Red Dog. Yep. We're having another heat wave, but we're doing pretty good. Okay, 3X Jones. Man, I don't know what's going on here. The guy already did his second cut of hay in front of the house yesterday. He finished around 10:30 last night. 11 o'clock.
Hey, did any of you catch Ken
Heron?
yeah, he did he posted late last night a interview that he had with the guy from Louisiana about his court case.
Okay.
and it was a pretty nice deal, and talked about it and the situation and things going on, and yeah, I was, you know, I was impressed with the interview. I mean, it had its goofy moments like it normally does, but it
Tim
still
Aaron, right?
still was on point, you know.
Yeah. I got your email, 3X drones. I just gotta wait till my Outlook Express opens up. There we go.
Wouldn't be Ken Heron if it wasn't Goofy Paul.
Yes.
I mean, come on, pigeon jerky.
Porch sniping. Oh. So you've got some critters running around there, huh? Kim's got a pellet gun with a scope.
Yep. AZ Drone Dude, good morning.
What's up, AZ Drone Dude?
AZ drone is in the house. Mr. Koopy, is he gonna bless us with his presence today, or do you think that he's
I don't know, the invite's been sent.
above it all?
Jackson RC Aviation, good morning, good morning. I wish everybody from the States a happy 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, the traffic, I guess, heading north and into the upper reaches of Michigan is just horrendous. Jackson
Yeah.
RC.
Yeah, Dean, I wish we had some tranquilizers for my dog when things like that happen. As soon as my next door neighbor shoots his rifle off, believe me, she runs to the hills. She comes, sticks on me like glue. Three X drones, let me know if you got the link.
So Hugh, what's your plans for the weekend?
I don't know, Paul. The wife's off, so be spending time with my girl. No specific plans, really.
Yeah. Other than it's going to be hot.
Yeah, air conditioning all weekend. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
See, Roger's been sunbathing, as you can tell.
Yeah, I can see the red sheen off his
Yeah.
face there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the curtain. That's the curtain.
That's what he keeps telling us, but I think he's working on his tan line.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
As long as it's not my blood pressure, I'm okay. Coast to Coast drones. How you doing, Bill?
What's up,
Just,
Bill?
reading an article that I don't know if I told you about that, DRP, which is that driver retention bonus program.
Uh-huh.
It said the Ministry of Education has received funding from the government. So it says the bonus payments will be processed and posted for delivery to school bus drivers on or before July 17th. But anyway, they said to be patient as Canada's post delivery times will vary with different locations. So
Yeah.
you should receive a check in early August.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hey, Ron, how you doing?
Hey, Ron.
Good. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Morning.
Mike's not too hot. It's been a while.
Yeah. I couldn't remember your email address or anything like that. So you've been on here before.
No, I haven't been on with you yet, Rod.
No?
No,
Oh, you've been on before. Yeah, okay.
I was on with you on, who was it? I think it was,
No, not
what's his
those
name?
guys.
No, not those guys. Shoot. Now I feel terrible. I forgot his name.
Hey,
Rodney.
Rodney.
Rodney Bell.
Rodney Bell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Rodney. Jeez, I feel terrible. I forgot his name. I love that guy.
Welcome to my life. I forget everything.
Okay,
That's cool, Dean. I'm gonna have to ask my vet for that, see what happens. So how you been doing there, Ron?
I'm doing good. I watch you guys every day. I'm just usually lurking in the background because I work from home. So
Okay.
I'm usually on when you get on, and I've got you on one screen and my work on the other. So I've been working from home since March. So
What's your job consist of?
I am a production scheduler for a window making company. And so I schedule, we get all the orders in, I make schedules out of them, and it goes out to the floor and they make the windows. So,
Cool.
but luckily I do it all in front of a computer. And when this whole, coronavirus hit, they said, go work from home. I said, don't threaten me with a good time.
Okay. Yeah, I hear now they're talking about everybody working from home, and now they want to put their salaries down and everything because they're working at home.
I would say it should increase because you're using my electricity.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, they're closing down lots of main offices here because the people are all working from home. So they're not paying rent. They're not paying
Right.
power. Not
They're
paying
saving money. Absolutely.
I worked at home for probably about 15 years, and I was much more productive in my home office with no distractions, right?
I absolutely am.
Yep.
Red Dog Jones says Gen Wild Windows. Well, Gen Weld Windows.
Genwell, actually, they are going to be one of our customers.
Yeah, what a lot of people probably don't understand, Ron, is a lot of these smaller companies, when they say that we have custom windows, you're the custom window manufacturer. You ship it to them, they install them, right?
Absolutely. Actually, we just insulate the glass. We can make what's called an IG unit, and we take two pieces of glass, put the grid in them if they order it, put it together, and fill it with gas, and that's what goes off to the customer. And then our customer glazes them, puts the frame on them that whatever the seals and the frames, and then that goes to the actual installers. It's kind of a long drawn out process. So if you ever wonder why it takes 8 weeks to get windows in your house, that's why.
Okay.
Hey, Ron, do you ever have a custom job where you make like let's say bulletproof?
We have what's called laminated glass, and that's kind of two sheets put together with kind of resin in the middle, and it's kind of what's in your car windshield where it doesn't shatter. But we can make hurricane glass that can take a 100-mile-an-hour 2x4.
Oh, okay.
But we actually make stuff. They send it out to test it, and that's what they do. They shoot a 2x4 at it at 100 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well, that's probably what John Coopy's going to have to order now that he's a big celebrity. He's got to have bulletproof.
I thought maybe you were fortifying your ranch there, Paul.
Oh no.
Don't want those.
Mr. Coopy's got to have big security now because he's important. I love to give John a hard time.
Ever since he was on Ken Heron, right?
Oh yeah.
Big star now.
Hey, Kim, you said, well, you can't shoot through screens. I have a hunting blind that you can shoot through the screens.
How often do you have to replace the screens?
I don't know. I've never used it.
Oh.
Well, I've used a hunting blind, but I just open the windows, right? So.
Yeah. Ron, now you fly, right?
Yeah. Mostly camera drones. I don't have any FPV.
Yeah. Paul and I and Hugh. I don't think Hugh, you're not, other than his booger. He does.
What was that, Paul? Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Got to be green.
The booger. Yep, it's green. There it is. I think we're mostly all camera drone guys, including Roger.
Yeah, I fly toy drones too, but yeah, I don't have any FPV drones to speak of.
Well, my issue is I don't think I would like the goggle thing,
See, now I do have a pair of Fat Sharks up there that I've hooked up to my Phantom 4, which is a cool experience.
Ah.
So So I can fly camera drone FPV, but not the actual FPV
I
stunt.
didn't think you could use them on a
You
DJI.
you can. You got to buy that little connector that goes on your controller, the HDMI connector.
Yeah.
And then the Fat Shark's having an HDMI in, and the controller would now have an HDMI out.
Oh, okay.
So it's, you know, it's just a little screen, you know, it's 720p, but you know, if you're flying out over the lake and chasing a boat, and it's kind of an immersive experience, no
Yeah.
doubt. I don't like it. And the reason I don't like it is because I don't know what's above me. You know, you don't have, you know, you got
You
to,
don't have your
line of sight is, you know, like
Yeah.
the rest of us,
peripheral.
but
Yep.
right. So even taking off in my yard, like, okay, they got to come off. I got to get out above the trees, and then I'll bring them down and get them on.
Yeah.
Trying to land or take off with them, it's nerve wracking.
Because when John came down, I used his goggles, and we're flying the, I think it was the Mavic Pro we were flying.
John Donardo?
Yeah. And they worked very well.
Yeah, that's my concern, Ron, as well. Is like, you know, I fly the boats and the ships and everything, and it's like I have to be able to, even if I'm looking up and down and up and down, I still have to have that visual perspective.
Yeah.
Right. And what
Around
it's
you and all
really, really good for is on them bright sunny days. I don't have a crystal sky or anything, and trying to look at a phone is almost impossible.
Oh, yeah.
So if you have that, you've got a perfectly clear picture. And
Yeah.
but you know, it only works with the Phantom 4. You know, you can't do it with the, you know, any of the Mavic
you-
Air 2 or anything like that.
Yeah, you want to have fun there. Just, you know, put the camera down about 45-degree angle, put the goggles on somebody, and then spin the drone real fast. Watch them fall over.
Watch them fall over. It could be a carnival ride. Yeah.
Yeah, Red Dog John says, Fat Sharks make it FPV, buddy. Welcome to the club.
Oh yeah, flying 20 miles an hour and
Yeah.
stabilized video. Yeah, I don't think I'm on that level with you guys.
And that little voice in your head going, now be careful. Oh my God, be careful. Oh my God, be careful.
Yeah, I don't like not being able to see the drone. I get it. But
Red Dog, I use my Nevada Shield tablet with the HDMI to fly my Mavic Pro FPV.
Yeah, I'm using the Crystal Sky Ultra, and that's, you know, it was expensive, but I'll tell you what, out in the bright sunshine and everything, you can't beat that Crystal Sky.
mhm.
But I'm a little bit ticked at DJI that they haven't released the Fly app to be loaded on Crystal Sky or the Smart Control.
That's got to be coming. That's got to be coming. OcuSync, all that. They've got to allow that. They're just holding back. That's all that is, I think.
Yeah, hopefully, because you know, originally when I had both the Enterprise drones, I bought the Smart Controller, and then the Smart Controller wouldn't take the pilot app that flew the drones. So I got rid of the Smart Controller, and then about 2 or 3 months later, they finally upgraded it to allow the pilot app to go on the Smart Controller. So
Okay. Yeah.
Well, you said it was,
I use mine we just got thunderstorm this day. We're last 5 minutes done and all done. Yeah, we were supposed to get severe thunderstorms last night. We never got them.
It's supposed to be freaking hot here for the next week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
here,
here too.
yeah.
I think it's a heat wave all across North America.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported. And don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you all so much. And
so you're flying the Mavic 2 Pro? Is that it, Ron? Is that what you're
No, the Mavic Air 2.
Mavic Air 2?
Yeah, mostly. And
That's hell of an aircraft, isn't it?
oh, it is a Mavic 2 Pro without the Hasselblad camera, basically.
Yep.
It really is. And it just things just rock solid. Did a couple hyperlapses of a sunset. The thing is just solid in the air. It doesn't move. Oh, no, it's really good, and I think it's going to be the last drone that I have to buy for a long time.
Well,
Yeah.
and OcuSync is the reason that I got rid of my Inspires, because they're running the old system just didn't work in my case with a lot of Wi-Fi, a lot of interference down by the water and stuff.
What
like
were they?
that.
Were they Lightbridge like the original
Yep.
Phantom 4?
Lightbridge. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. See, the Phantom 4. I just got the Phantom 4 standard too. In a neighborhood, I get about maybe 1,500 feet, and it starts breaking up a little bit. But
Yep.
if I'm standing on the shore of the lake, I can get it out there about as far as I need to be.
Yeah.
That Mavic Air 2, I've taken that thing down my street and over the houses. Is no breakup whatsoever.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. It's still, I mean, Lightbridge is above and beyond any kind of Wi-Fi drone, but
It
that
has
OcuSync is a big
Yep.
difference. Yeah. Yeah.
And as socially, down by the water where I fly,
Mhm.
there's more and more Wi-Fi bubbles popping up. Everybody's carrying 2 or 3 devices.
Oh,
Cars
yeah.
now have Wi-Fi. You got my ships that are running radar and all kinds,
Yeah.
of electronic interference.
Oh,
And what
yeah.
I found was with my Inspires, there was days I didn't have a problem, and there was other days, because it's a moving target, all of a sudden the screen goes black. I never lost control,
Mhm.
but the screen went black, and it's like, how do you frame that? What do I do? Call the captain on the radio, say, hey, stop that for a minute until I reset here. No.
I'll be right back. You make a coffee. Be right back.
So the OcuSync I've never had a problem with.
I got a question for you, Paul. You might know something about it, maybe more than me. ADSB. I had an issue with that last night, and it scared the living crap out of me. All right, I'm actually coming home. I'm flying out over the lake, and I got returned to homecoming. All right, as I get to the lake, get to the shore, almost to the shore, there are a lot of people where I was. So I take off, return to home, and I bring it in, trying to bring it in manually. All right, trying to maneuver to a place where I can get under it and catch it. But right before I get to about the shoreline, here comes a single engine plane, probably 150 feet in the air, literally blows right behind my drone. I had no ADSB going off. And would that be like all planes right now after January 1st, 2020 have to have that, right? Or is it just commercial planes? Because obviously it was a personal plane.
What if it's an ultralight
It was a single engine. I don't know if it was an ultralight.
or a
I
kit
think it was-
plane?
Yeah, he probably hasn't updated the system yet,
Mhm.
especially with coronavirus, everything. There's a lot of private aircraft that haven't updated or upgraded yet.
Yeah.
Because of, supplies, getting the equipment, and then they have to get updated on how that works because they're giving off signal.
Right.
But you'll also find, Ron, in that case, a majority of the helicopters, commercial helicopters, like tour helicopters or
Mhm.
private, they're not transmitting either.
But they should be, right?
Yeah,
They're
well,
supposed to be.
what they're relying on now is radar, so that control towers and stuff can see them and identify them as
Because I'll tell you what, if I was coming in about 30 seconds earlier, I mean, he went right through he smashed me. He came from around the trees, right over the shore of the lake, and he was right where I was coming in.
and he was illegally flying. Obviously,
I thought they even had to fly above 500 in it.
they do.
They do.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, he couldn't have been 200 feet off the water.
And so you'll get a lot of the, it's like anything else. They push the limits when they think they can get away with it.
Yeah, but you know what? He hits my drone. Who's the culprit here? You know what I mean?
Exactly. You're going to be in trouble.
Exactly. What's the press going to say? Oh, drone hits plane. No, plane hit my drone. How about that?
Exactly.
Did you see the one where I was up there? I did a video where C-130 did 2 pass-bys at about maybe 200 feet off the deck where I was flying my drone.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they were just having fun on a Friday afternoon. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I mean, it stopped me. And I'm like, holy crap, where's the, I think you even hear me on the audio go, holy crap, where's the, sensor on that or something? Because he just right behind where I was at. And I spun the drone around just to get a picture of it. And he was gone by that time, but I did get a shot of how low he was to the ground, low to the water. So I don't know. I'm going to look at the footage more and see if I can do some research and find out, who's really at fault here. I have
Well,
right to
it is-
airspace just as much as he does, but
Yes.
I don't think he should be flying that low.
No, he's definitely violating 100%. But unless it's a military aircraft.
No, this was a personal craft. There's no doubt about it.
Even a
Because
military aircraft, they have to have special permission to fly over certain areas when they're going low.
Mhm.
They can't be going over civilian areas at 200, 150 feet, right?
Well, what they do here is we have south of me, about 30, 35 miles, we have an Air National Guard training base. And there's periods of times they'll fly 10 feet over top of the Blue Water Bridge.
Oh,
Coming
wow.
down the river. They'll follow the river because then they're not over the land portion.
Right.
And I've even had F-16s just scream down the river, just low level, where you could look out. If you were on the river, you could look out your back windows and see it go by.
Quite a wake up, eh?
Yep. Wow.
Yo, I'm back.
Scared
Welcome
the crap
back.
out of me though. That's the closest I ever been to a manned aircraft.
Yeah.
That was not a good feeling.
Yeah, Jackson, RC Aviation, true, so true. Hey, Stephen Dennis, how you doing?
Well, the way things are set up right now, Ron, even if you got a picture of his tail number and you wanted to file a report because you don't feel he's flying safely,
Hmm.
who are you going to call? I mean, you call the FAA and you get on hold.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think, I didn't see any number or anything like that. Or like I said, I was only recording in 1080, so I probably can't even zoom in to see anything with the video. But
Let me
Just-
let me share a picture with you guys. This is the C-130 that buzzed my location when
Oh
I
my
was
God.
flying. Yeah, tell me that's a little low, isn't it?
Low.
Yeah. I'd been flying my drone 5 minutes earlier. I just landed.
I mean, just looking at that, like he's barely above the treetops.
I know. I know. I know.
And
Wow.
the fact that he tipped his wings to make the turn, made his wing lower.
Yeah, there's a gap. There's a big cliff.
Oh yeah,
And,
those things got to be what,
It's going through a gap.
a couple 100 feet across wingspan?
Yeah,
They got to be huge.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, Andrew, I sent you an invite this morning. I don't know if you got time to come on or not. I'll send you, make sure you got it.
I was tempted to call in the Air Force Base and report the guy, but then I didn't want the hassle, so I just let it
Yeah,
go.
yeah, you don't want to deal with that.
Like me, I wish I had a dash cam the other day in my car because I was driving, you see the helicopter just hovering over those big Hydro-Quebec wires,
Oh,
Yeah.
just hovering over them, checking the wires. And that's less than 400 feet, right?
Oh God, no.
they should be above 500. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, high tension wire inspections, they're allowed to go that low. They have to file the flight plan.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And what I'm amazed at is when they're have the equipment and you can see a guy, he's tethered, standing on the skids of an aircraft, and he wants to fix something. He has this long metal pole that is connected to the aircraft that he hangs over and lays it on. It's got a hook onto the wire so that it grounds all of them so that they don't get any arcing or sparking. And
Yeah,
I
yeah. I
think
heard.
it couldn't pay me enough to be
No thanks.
doing that.
Morning, Andrew.
Morning, guys. How are you?
Morning, Andrew.
Hey, mic check. Is that what you want, Andrew?
Mike,
Neil, thank you so much. And news update, Kim got Corey's mail finally.
Oh, really?
Ah,
What,
Really?
20 something days late
Wow.
Oh man.
because of Canada Post. So
Where is he?
next to the ditch. Can everybody hear Andrew all right?
Oh, I can't.
Akbar would probably hear him.
Can you time him
Which
up?
state is
Andrew, you're 5x5, dude. Don't worry about him. Go ahead.
You know we love you, Andrew.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Just a little poke here, a little poke there.
My defenses are low this morning. I can't, I've fallen and I can't get up.
Yeah, Corey Mann was asking me, did you open it? No, not yet. Just got in the house with it, Corey.
How are you guys today?
Doing good, doing good.
Friday.
I was enjoying the conversation. Yeah, I couldn't join earlier and I can't stay on too long, so just come in to say hi.
Oh, okay.
It's saying you got you jumping through the hoops now. What?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, that's good. I mean, everybody's got to have somebody to answer to.
Blind Neil says, Andrew, trust the blind guy. You sound great.
Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Thank you for my back. Neil is the best humor about all that. That's so awesome. Stephen Dennis, how are you? Michael Banny as well. Hope you're doing.
Michael Banny, how you doing?
No,
Yeah, Corey, he's gonna come and open it here in front of everybody. Yeah.
we took our camera down yesterday. I'm trying to get it fixed before the warranty comes off. There's something wrong with the USB port.
Okay.
I can run it through the HDMI for doing this, but if I want to do setting changes or anything like that, it's just connecting. So I reinstalled Windows the other night, flashed the camera and spent an hour putting the settings back on. Then I set it up on Xenia's laptop, changed cables, and you know how that worked out. None of it changed. So
Okay.
I want to do it before you go and take it to a store because they're going to say, did you try this, and this? So
Yeah. Michael Banny, how you doing? Nice to see you. And thank you again there, Blind Neil. I didn't get the notification yet, but I should.
Ron, it's good to see you up here. It's your first time, right?
Yeah, that's what I tell them. I watch you guys every day. I work from home. I have Canadian Drone Hub on one screen and I work on the other. So
That's awesome.
so I'm off today because of the holiday. So
That's nice. Good you could get on.
thank you. Great to be here finally.
Are you working at home for the foreseeable future, you think? Or
Pretty much, yeah. I've been home since the beginning of March, and
no time?
they just said today or yesterday I talked to one of my managers, and they said there's no rush to bring us back. So
I think a lot of companies are going to start looking. I was seeing that for downtown yesterday. I had to go with the camera and I was looking around at some of the buildings, and I think you're going to see more of that. These places going up, they're going to have trouble filling the spots they used to. Places used to have, say, 4 floors. They're going to keep a floor now for when they have to have conferences and keep more at home. And I think they've realized through all this that you can do a lot by,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's got to. It really cuts down on their overhead.
Well, it cuts down overhead. I mean,
It's got to be saving them money.
exactly. And some find it even. I mean, it depends on the person. Some find it easy to work at home. Some don't. That's an individual thing.
Right. I think it would be really hard if my kids weren't grown and I had to deal with that because they'd have been home from school.
Right.
They're grown and pretty much moved out. And so my biggest distraction is a dog needs to go outside,
Give me a second, guys. Hey, Arpa, how you doing? Good day. And Kim just opened the box we got from Corey.
Was this a square box, Corey?
Looks like an accordion.
Yeah.
So
That's what you call a clamshell box.
Yeah, that's right. Technical term.
Okay. I got a pack of props.
Woohoo.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy.
I got a
Props to you.
bag of motors.
Boom.
Going for the low hanging fruit this
I got a
morning,
lot of
guys.
stuff in that box. Huh?
Got another bag of props. Some stickers. Ooh, men like stickers.
Adult.
What the heck?
Oh wow. Okay.
Ooh, is that a little quad? Hold that up to the camera, bud. What you got? Oh, very nice.
Wow, there you go.
Oh. What
You'll be
model is
able to terrorize Roger with that a lot.
Corey, what is this?
That's your version of a black mamba.
Tiny
A
Hawk
Tiny
S2.
Hawk.
Is that an
Dude,
Emax?
Geez, Corey, you didn't have to give me this.
That's cool.
Holy shit. Tiny Hawk 2. Very nice.
Ooh,
That's a sweet bird.
that's what she said.
Ooh, baby.
Oh my God.
You'd be quite jealous. Wire.
Insert wire jokes here.
Hmm. Thanks, Corey.
That's just in case you want to yank your cable.
What? Good morning, Lynn. You couldn't have come in at a worse time.
Hey, Graham, how you doing?
Printed TPU for my antennas for the
Yeah.
quad.
Oh wow.
Very nice.
Nice.
It's like friggin' Christmas, man.
Oh heck,
That little
All
box.
that in that little box.
Oh yeah.
this is really well done. These things. There's another one. Because 3X drones, every time I turned around, I was snipping off them stinking antennas that go on the RSXR there.
Mhm.
Antennas, the receivers, because they get drawn into the props, and then next thing you know, it ding.
Wow.
Which is a pain in the rear end.
Yeah.
How does that go again, Kim? Well, they go what?
Ding.
Okay.
Oh man, he sent me a Firefly.
Nice little cam.
My other Firefly's a pile of junk. It doesn't work right.
Oh, that's cool. That was really nice.
All I get is jello out of it.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
Lynn,
who sent this? Is this Corey sent
Lynn, I wasn't going to say it. I was not going to say it. Lynn asked, is this show and tell?
Another mount. Sweet. And of course,
I used to live for show and tell at school. It was my favorite time.
Really?
I don't know how you packed all that stuff in that tiny box.
That's why it's on an angle.
Two S batteries. Ooh.
Good morning, Lynn. Nice to
It
see
really
you.
is a lot of stuff in a little bag, in a little box.
No
Yeah,
freaking kidding. man.
No. Couple pigtails. In case I have to replace the ones on the Tiny Hawk.
One more.
All that went into this tiny
Wow.
little box.
Dang.
I suppose it used to be straight because it looks like an accordion.
I
Like,
bet they did a scan of that and they were like, what the hell's in here, man? What's going on?
geez, Corey, I didn't expect this. I appreciate it. Dang. Great for flying Roger Stream.
Around my head. There you go.
Nice.
I have Allen keys.
It is.
Ooh, that's oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Look at the size of that Allen key.
Dang.
Dang, Andrew.
Whoop, whoop.
Oh, Manasseh.
The girth on that puppy. Holy. jumping.
Are they imperial or metric?
Oh, here's the kicker. There was more in the box. That's why the
Both.
Wow, you got a deal on those?
That was actually the base for our microphone for 60 interviews. Back before we had real mics, it was on the road clip. Yep. It
Thanks,
fit.
Corey, again. I appreciate that. Holy cow, I didn't expect that. I just expected my
I was excited.
Lynn says, hell, that in a tiny box. When is the big box coming?
Really, I don't know how we got it all in that little box. Thanks for the camera, man.
That is a feat. All that together, no wonder it took so long. They must have deep dived that box thinking there was something in it, like a bomb or something with all
Exactly, right?
that.
It's amazing. It got there all that stuff got in one piece. It looks like somebody stepped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jeez.
Yeah, no, hats off.
it's completely flat on this end.
Corey, you are a master packer, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, I just love the way they
Among other things.
I like the way they store these things. Knowing it's a small crushable box, they put something that weighs 20 pounds on top of it.
Mhm. Oh yeah, it's like your luggage when you travel. You're just gonna throw everything else on top of it.
Oh, I sure will, Corey. Far out, man.
So, how hot is it in Montreal?
Oh, I'm nothing cool here. It's 20 degrees in the living room and everything. I'm happy. I'm good.
Okay.
I don't
It's
care
nice
what
and
the hell
cool
happens.
outside right now.
Melt and burn out there for all I care. Until I gotta go in a little while, but then I'll complain.
Yeah,
It's hot, yeah.
I was supposed to go out today, but I fixed it up with my son. I don't have to, so he has to go out.
Oh, well, nothing wrong with that. Outsource it.
Yeah.
Outsource it.
The kids are for outsourcing.
Uh-huh.
Actually, it's not bad. It's 22, feels like 25. So
Mm.
in Fahrenheit, that's 72 feels like 77 right now. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, it's going to go up. It's Wednesday next week, they're already calling for 104, 104, 102.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might go to the gas bay. I might finally just go. I'm trying to find a real estate agent right now, so if I can.
Okay.
It's kind of hard to do when you're here. I mean, but then again, going there, you can't do much either. It's not like before.
Mm, okay. Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, if I show them, they're mine
Okay.
anyway.
Hey, Sparky, 107. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, I think he was talking to. Sorry, guys. I think he was talking to me. He said, "Good morning to you, droners." Sorry, Sparky. Good morning to you. How are you? I'm trying not to lose you in all the jargon and everything and all that stuff. So.
I'll email you, Corey,
Corey, Kim said he'll email you.
or Zoom you or something if you got time.
Oh, Neil, 34. You're not laughing so much now at us. Well, for a day or two, and then you're back.
Everybody check out Sparky 107, 107. Sparky, I think, when was your live stream? Was it last night or tonight?
I think he's Wednesday nights.
Wednesday nights? I gotta mark all these things down now.
Sparky's got a great show. Sparky's funny as
Yeah, that's a good channel.
good turnout too.
Yeah, when Paul Hodges comes down, we're gonna go to a train shop up here in Drummondville.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I got some trains in my closet. You can have them.
And Kim's got some trains in his closet. You can have them.
No kidding.
Really, Corey, it feels. I guess. Yeah, I thought you'd be more in tune with this with us today. 32 Celsius here and climbing. Gee.
It's Wednesday night, 7 p.m. Okay.
This is the longest stretch of 30 plus C weather I've seen that I can remember in my life.
That's disgusting.
Just crazy.
I hate it.
Feels like 32 here in climbing, Corey. Yeah.
The high today is 30. Feels like 33. A high of 28.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn my fan on here now.
Oh,
There we go.
is this the one that's just blowing out? It sucks all the hot air out?
No, it's the ceiling fan. Yeah. I'm supposed to get my air conditioner today. Supposed to arrive by per later.
What? What was that? Is Paul Hodges in the Jehovah Witness Protection Program now?
Made Roger all hot and bothered. Yeah, just thinking of Andrew where he lives on Asphalt Lane there.
He's all around me. I got parks. I got a damn St. Lawrence River running 500 feet away. I'm not down. You always make it sound like I'm in some like kind of like urban jungle. You know? Kids, they're just dancing on the fire escape. You know? It's not like I ever made you sound like you live in sovereign territory or anything like that.
Sovereign territory.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet, Corey.
Oh, the kid's going back to yeah. It has been a long one. There's no doubt about that.
I loved having my kid home, but you know, when they were younger, it was nice to ship them off to school, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
It really is.
And it's what it is for them too. I mean, it's just as hard on them too. Whether they
Absolutely.
in school, it's the monotony of being home all the time.
Yeah,
You
for
know?
sure.
I found it played a lot with my daughter's emotional state. She has anxiety, and I found it really pushed it over the top for a lot of it.
Yeah.
Phantom, are you still in here? I was asking a while ago, but you didn't see. I was wondering how you were feeling today. Oh, a lot of us got a new respect for teachers and daycare workers.
I-
A lot of us got a whole new affection for it.
Welcome back, Paul.
Exactly, Sparky. That's a good point. And the kids weren't allowed to have their friends over either. Hard for them to understand. Exactly. Very true.
Yeah, my granddaughter couldn't understand it either.
No. And that's hard.
5 years old or so.
Well, yeah, exactly. It doesn't register just something desperately wrong, you know.
Oh, wow, Rick's back south again already. Holy catfish.
And the air conditioning broke. Oh, okay.
Jeez. Good morning, Rick. Sounds like you're having a
A dilemma.
when you're working on an air conditioner, it means it's already hot, so it's not
Yeah.
a drop
Oh, yeah.
world and that. Yeah.
20 degrees, 68 Fahrenheit over there.
That's nice. That I could call that summer.
You okay, Phantom Flight 101?
You know what, Herman? You know I love you with all my heart. The biggest issue I always had with you is you go on and on and on. I've never seen somebody more to the point. After everything goes through, I'm okay. That's such a Herman comment right there. You're allowed to talk more about yourself. You've been through a lot. So
Well, Herman reminds me of the Quiet Giant. You know.
yes, that's right. He's that guy in the kung fu movies or the street fighting movies. He's the quiet one singing the side that you just can't wait to see explode at the end. Oh my
It's
god!
only a flesh wound.
Speaking of exploding at the end, yeah. They can't see. I don't have the one.
Okay, that was for you.
Oh, that was for me. Okay, good. Thank you.
8 degrees.
You know, it must be working because I keep sending her little text messages to make sure you keep an eye on Andrew because he's either behaving or not behaving. Or
You're on a roll this morning. He ate his Weetabix this morning. He's good to go.
now, are you guys going to be doing any more travelogues here soon, or?
Not for a bit. Maybe if we leave to go home and well. Jeez.
Hey, tell Ksenia I said she's doing a good job.
Paul said to put him on the glass. She almost did. There you go. Well, too bad the camera wasn't wider, Paul. You missed the. Hey, I just said it at the same time you did. So what do you want me to say?
Just Ksenia, just remember you're in charge. Ksenia, you're in charge.
You're in charge, Paul said.
Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported, guys. And don't forget to hit the like button on the way in or way out. And lots of guys have lots of great videos on their channels. So check them all out. Everybody check out Sparky 107 Repaw. Check out Artpaw, I should say. Check them out. 3X Jones, everybody's channels, guys. Check them all out.
Have a good day, Jackson. You take care, bud.
See you, Jackson.
Okay, Jackson RC, you have a good one.
Yep, take it easy.
Every time I see his name, I keep thinking of the movie Action Jackson.
Action Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
Carl Weathers.
Yeah.
Carl
Yeah.
Weathers.
Oh, cool.
See
I
outdoors.
think he put that out right after they killed him off of Rocky.
Yeah. Yeah, Lynn and I went to Sam's Club last night. We took turns babysitting Mia in the truck when the truck was on air conditioning. She went and did her shopping. Then she came out and sat with me and I did my shopping.
My God, that poor dog has a hard life. Oh,
I felt so bad for her when he got shot by that skunk. Oh,
Oh,
I'm like, come on, man. Poor me. Oh, jeez. Right in the kisser, man.
oh yeah.
Right in the kisser.
yeah, that was square on that.
I mean, just headshot.
And then it's animal instinct of how they look at things. Not right. This is not good. This hurts.
That's right. What the hell's going on?
Yeah, what the hell is this? And the funny part is the skunk kind of basked in its glory there. You know, it
Yeah,
didn't spray and run off. It kind of watched him rub his nose into the grass and go, "That's what you get, little." Yeah, and then you see him go into the other yard. Yeah, he kind of admired his work.
It's almost like little Pepe Le Pew is saying that. Did you learn your lesson yet, or do you want more?
Yep.
The video is doing pretty good too. It's got like 4 times as many views as your ship videos.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And-
Well, you guys talked me into making that and posting that video.
Yeah.
I always say the videos that do the best are the ones you don't want to post.
Yep. Or
You
they
know, you think they just aren't going to be good, and you
Yeah.
put them up, and they turn out to be in your tops. You know.
that was
funny.
too good of a moment to not put up. Like that's what YouTubers are usually hoping to get is that thing, like something like that. You know, that's
unexpected,
1 million exactly. So yeah, you can definitely take advantage of it.
Hey, guys, give me a second. My son just got here, so
Okay.
Paul, I'm gonna put you as host.
Okay.
Oh God.
All right. I mean, you sure you don't want to make it Andrew?
I'll make it to you, Paul.
Are you sure?
Oh, yeah, bring it back.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually have a video that's just been going nuts lately. It's a year old, and it's gotten 10,000 views in the last 2 weeks.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it just went. So all of a sudden, it caught on, and it went through the roof. For some reason, YouTube just started putting it out there for people because it's not subscriber watched. It's browse features. It's like 10,000 views in the last couple of weeks. It's crazy.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, but I'm just a small channel, not monetized or anything, so it's not doing me any good. But but it was interesting.
Are you putting lots of tags on your videos?
No, I just have the basic drone stuff that I put in there, but it's called drone confrontation, which it was.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so where I had some, I don't know, reefer addict looking dude. Not that there's anything wrong with the smoking a weed, but you come up to me as an FAA agent and you're probably high as a kite, and I don't know. It wasn't even that bad, but it was just an interesting video. Just one of those things. I just wasn't even going to post it. I just said, just put it up there.
I remember that. I remember that video. Okay.
Oh, you've seen it, huh? Yeah. The FAA rep and the park ranger. Yeah.
The guy claimed he was an FAA
Yeah,
rep?
exactly.
Yeah, but he wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely not. Everything he said was wrong.
Yeah.
100% wrong. But the problem was I was only flying a drone for about 4 or 5 months when that happened. So I'm kind of listening to him, but when he goes, you could be fined $250,000 for flying without a spotter.
Bullshit.
I'm like,
yeah.
Okay, I can't take you serious right now. So I just let him go, and but if I knew then what I know now, like I'm 107 certified, everything, I know all the rules. If I knew that then, I would have roasted that kid. I could have roasted him.
Well, what the other thing you could have fired back was, do you realize the trouble you could get in? Not only fines but jail time for impersonating a federal officer.
Yeah, exactly. And then the park ranger, he comes over and he doesn't know the rules either, so he's relying on what he says, and I'm just going, oh God, I shouldn't even post this, but I will. I shouldn't, but I will. And it went, it probably went almost a year with a couple hundred views or whatever. And in the last couple of days with all this drone controversy going on with people getting arrested for drones and all that stuff. And I think that's where YouTube started sharing it. So it just went through the roof. It's funny. Awesome. The comments I've been getting is hilarious. I mean, they ripped that kid up one side down the other. So, and you can't really see his face because the sun glare and everything. So it's like, I hope I'm not, I don't want to embarrass anybody or anything like that. But, I put it up. I probably had 50 subscribers. I didn't expect many people to see it.
Yeah. Yeah. You just never know. And like I say, but that's one of the things I do, and I don't know whether you do it or not, but I wear a badge, a clip-on badge that says FAA certified drone pilot. And it's funny, especially I'm down with a lot of people where I fly, and I'm down there, and you can see the ones that are coming towards you. They're going to tell you something, They're not there to ask you a question. They're going to tell you something.
Uh-huh.
And you can see them. They get about 10 or 15 feet away, and their focus goes to my hang-on badge, and the whole demeanor changes.
Changes their
Oh,
mind real quick.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, I love being able to say, people, can you fly that here? I said, well, not only am I allowed to fly it here, I'm certified by the government to fly it here. So here you go. You know, that card's nice to have.
Yeah,
Because you get some busybody comes up and just goes, those aren't safe, or you know, are you allowed to fly that here? You know, this is, you know, I fly it down by the marina or whatever, by their boat ramp next to the park or something. Are you allowed to fly that here? Yeah, I am, and I'm certified to do it. So,
Now, Paul,
any questions?
Paul, you should wear your badge and your gun. You'd never be bothered again, right?
Yeah, but it's, you know, I know a lot of guys like those vests and stuff. I have one, but I never wear it.
Yeah.
Just the badge, just the hanging ID does it.
So you just put the card in like a
No,
badge
yeah,
ID
so
or
you
something?
can do that. Let me show. I got it on eBay.
Oh, yeah?
That's Paul when he flies down at the harbor. That's his usual.
Here's the one I use.
Captain Murray.
Yeah, I also sell bottles on the side. This is the one I always wear.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and
Uh-huh.
that you can get that on eBay. You know, you just give them your
Nice.
information. Okay,
Okay.
and it just clips on like this. I also have this one, which I think is a little bit too big and gaudy. You know.
Yeah. It's still good, but I like
Yeah.
the other one better. It's a little more
I
sci-fi.
like this one a little understated, but it's funny. They start walking up to me and they see that symbol and Federal Aviation Administration on there, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
You should wear all of them at the same time. I think that's.
I could have it
Yeah.
tattooed on my forehead.
And could you please take a picture if you do so? Because I would really like to see it.
For the lols.
Yeah, preferably in a neutral background if possible. That's all I ask.
Good times.
You should start.
Yeah, you could have really, had you known then what you know now, you could have had a lot of fun with those guys.
You should have a flip book, and when they
Oh,
come
yeah.
to you, you turn around and pretend like you're going to give them a ticket for asking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See,
Yeah, I mean, I would have immediately carded the dude. Like, okay, I need to see your information. You know what I mean? You know, and I would have loved to been able to actually explain the rules and regulations to the park ranger, because he didn't know. He didn't know what he just said. Well, they don't want him flying around the boats. Okay, I get it, but first of all, I'm out over the lake, you know. But you're telling me I have to take off from over there. I can still get to the lake from there. You know? So, okay, and then he even said, "Oh, airspace is airspace." Well, yeah. So what's your problem? Get the hell away from me.
Andrew, your favorite one.
Oh, I swear to God, Roger, get something around that.
What is it?
Oh, Jesus.
Tim
Oh, you got a Tim Hortons. Nice.
And
Yeah.
Blue? Blue?
Yeah. Quebec flag at the Saint Jean Baptist celebration.
I've never seen that. That's cool.
Oh,
It's funny, it's from Tim Hortons. How come they don't have the Canadian one?
Yeah, exactly. I feel the violent tip of my throat right now to be.
Jeffrey,
So, Andrew, tell us how you really feel now.
I refused one time. I told him to give it in a regular cup. I did.
yeah.
I like my father for once. Like, I really became cantankerous about that, and I'm like, yeah, just put it in a regular cup. Oh, sir, but yeah, I said I don't care. I know you got regular cups. Just give me something besides that.
Yeah, I could see Andrew, young lady, I want it in a regular cup. I pay for a regular cup. I not this other stuff. I want a regular
It
cup.
wasn't some young lady. It was some old crab, and let me tell you, she met her match with me that day. I was not happy. Yeah.
Easy.
Well, in my case, most people that are working still are younger than I am, so they'd be young ladies.
Hey, Justin, how you doing?
Oh my God, Paul.
I mean, she could be 60. Young lady?
Oh my God, you're funny.
You young whippersnappers, you.
Oh yeah, I'm a fan. I'm a Montreal fan rep. I was anything but. I've always went for Toronto and Boston. was always my hockey team. And I was not very liked at the Bell Center. Sparky said a while ago, wonder if there's a clip-on badge that says I'm a certified model train engineer. Paul, what gum machine did you get it from? I need to look.
Go to eBay. eBay.
Yeah.
They'll print anything on eBay.
Oh yeah.
And what's nice is that they're that plastic size like a credit card.
Yeah, you hear my dog barking and all that, because she wants to go out to play with my granddaughter, so.
There you go.
Oh, good.
Well, put a sweatband on her first.
She's gonna be panting like anything after they leave, believe me.
Yeah, the paws going across the hard.
eBay, here I come. How do you spell that, Paul?
Small E, large bay.
Vince says, Andrew, you really need to go grocery shopping with Paul. That would be a great video. It would be interesting, let's say the least.
So why is Canada Day on the 1st anyway? John Coopy, I don't know. Tell you the truth, I don't know.
It's the first chance they got after winter.
Yeah.
They should have made it on Saint Jean de Baptiste Day just to mess with the French.
Oh, you're
That would have been funny.
Oh, they would have changed it by now. They would have never gone for that in a million years.
I'm not a history buff, John Coopy, so I don't know anything about that. $80 in the brownies at start. Yeah.
It's to commemorate when the first three provinces came together to start Canada. That's the day. Yeah.
I'm so ignorant of Canadian history. It's terrible. It's just terrible.
We're just like that. Yeah, exactly. Same here. It's yeah.
I know more about American history because my son was educated in the States and I helped him with his homework.
Yep, John Coopy, that's right.
Thank you,
That's right.
man.
That's it. That's what
Sean,
they're in the green room. They're just waiting for you guys to show up.
Oh, I was hoping he wouldn't see that a while ago. He was doing so good. He missed the last ones from Sean. I was hoping to keep missing them.
Like Beetlejuice, don't say their name 3 times.
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
That's how we summon Andrew. And he appears.
Yeah, there you go, then. As usual, Paul does not read the chat.
Thank God is all I got to say about that.
No, I read it. I was waiting
Oh,
because they were in makeup still.
playing it cool. Okay.
Yeah, yep. And
Very
they're
cool.
and every time I look over there, no, it's not time yet. Is it time yet? Is it time yet? I said no. I'll let you know when your entrance is coming on.
Good times.
Mr. Cooper, you got to show up. So, Ron, where in the world are you living?
I am not too far from you, Paul. I'm on the lake east of Cleveland, about 30 miles east of Cleveland, Ohio.
Ah.
Cool.
So I fly a lot along Lake Erie and stuff like that. And
Cool.
all these ships that you film downbound usually pass me in about 7 or 8 hours or so.
Yeah. Yep.
So usually if you film them in the morning, they're coming by where I live later that evening. So
Geek Savannah. You know how to get the Paul's heart, don't you, Geek Savannah?
Maybe we can get a video of Libby using the puppets. That would be fun.
Oh, that'd be good.
That would be good.
Yeah.
I'd watch that.
And in fact, what you could do is we could send costumes to Sean and Libby, and one could be one and one the other, and they could do it on the show.
I love the idea.
Yeah.
I'd pay money to see that.
Yeah.
Geek
True story.
Savannah, that is the first time I've ever heard that. I always thought I had a terrible voice. But I've had people tell me you have a good voice for YouTube and stuff like that. I've had people tell me that.
Well, you were taking that as a slam of your looks, right?
People say I have a face for
You have-
radio.
You do have a Ron. You do have a good. You do have a good voice.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
I appreciate that. Wow.
Hugh
I should
does
start,
too.
Should start talking more in my videos. Then I guess.
Yeah, you does too.
Well, I was always told I had a face for radio.
And
Yeah.
Andrew does it commercially.
Shut up, Paul. God, he's on a roll this morning. Pain in the ass.
You know who I think in this community has the voice is 400 AGL.
Mm.
You ever hear that guy talk? Oh my
That was awesome.
God, does that dude have a broadcasting voice?
Hey, Paul Hodges, welcome back.
Yeah, sorry about that, gentlemen. I got a phone call from the Old Timer Society for my wife.
Okay.
So I was on the phone with her for 3/4 of an hour, I think.
Oh my God Almighty! How you doing, Paul?
Hey, we're doing it.
You're doing
Yeah.
it. That's good. That's good stuff.
Paul decided not to go up to his summer retreat. Gonna stay home.
Yeah, this weekend. Next weekend we'll go to the trailer, and then that following weekend is Roger Palooza.
Yeah.
It's coming quickly, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I got my boat out of storage, I guess, and got it all cleaned up. Got the plugs out of it, everything ready to go. Just got to put some fuel in it. So I think tomorrow I'm gonna go play with it.
Yeah, Roger's son is waiting for the weather to break a little bit because he and Kim have got to erect the stage and everything there. And
I don't think
Oh, I picture every Quebec production right now. You know how they get with nothing gets a Frenchman more excited than getting to hold a radio in Quebec. You've never seen people go to their head like that in your life. I don't know what it is, but they get so excited they go on a power trip.
Are you gonna have a swimming pool installed by the time we get there, or what?
Yeah, that's right. The high diving pools.
Yeah.
we'll all go to my son's house, use the kiddie pool. How's
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Roger's been training Roxy in order to go into the water and create the bubble effect. You know.
The kiddie
Hey,
pool.
Sean.
Bruce. Hey, Sean.
Don doesn't look
Hey,
happy.
Don's here.
The things
not
you've got to do to see some puppets.
Oh my God, man! You should really seek help if this is what you're.
Oh, here we go.
You want to see these puppets these badly. Oh,
Hey,
my-
I just like to achieve my goals.
well, I'm gonna get that old mute button ready. Hang on. Everybody, get ready to fire.
We should all leave right now when he comes back. It's
Yes,
just-
yes.
Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. Do, 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 do. Phenomena. We love you, Libby.
Well, thank you, Paul.
Happy
You're
now.
welcome. That's
Geeks
Andrew.
Savannah.
That's Andrew's favorite part of the
Even though
show.
it's on mute, when I see that thing wagging by, I'm like, that son of a.
What?
That
What did
was
you
only
say,
one
Andrew?
verse.
What, Andrew? What'd you say?
There's more.
Isn't there more to the song though? You should learn the rest of the song.
Oh, well, that's the short version. I can do the long version if you want. Look at Andrew saying,
Roger, did you
no,
take
no.
control of this? Just Roger, did you take control back?
Roger's blocking me on Facebook or on YouTube right now.
Paul, you
Geeks
can-
Savannah block, hide from channel.
Yeah, I transferred back to you, Roger.
okay.
Well, that was nice.
That was something.
Urban, make sure to hit the mute button. That's right.
Sean, you are about a fan of everything that I am. Like you've got Xbox controllers. You have no clue the gamer I was. There are. I have a big past. I was just a freaking Halo nerd, like you wouldn't believe.
I will show
Star
you some
Wars. There's probably
some of
not
the
a
portable
question you
plans.
couldn't ask me in Star Wars that I wouldn't know.
Oh,
Oh, the God.
well, I actually have. Not that I'm a collector.
Right. None of us are, right?
They're not lit up at the moment, so hopefully you can see them. I haven't got the lighting on, but let me press that. But I have the Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 3. Oh, look at that. Wow.
And there's a very rare Halo collectible there. And then we have the Star Wars, the R2D2
Oh,
Xbox.
that's all wrapped into one, man.
Yeah. These giant dudes.
Holy shit, man.
We have some original.
Holy shit.
That's going back some years.
Oh, man.
And then lots of different games in there, from Watch Dogs to Max Payne to
Oh.
Mirror's Edge. There's the driver car, if you've played that.
Yeah, driver, Max
And he
Payne.
says he's not a collector.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not a
And,
collector. He just,
We have
yeah, he
the
just keeps stuff.
Assassin's Creed shelf, and then of course Star Trek. You have got to have a bit of Trek in there as well.
Very impressive.
And that's an original
Ah.
Millennium.
Yeah,
And of course you have to have some of the stupid stuff as well. So
sure.
there you go.
Oh, yeah. Star Wars and Xbox, man. That's
A whistle
that
stop
was
tour.
probably the last 20 years of my life, you know.
Yeah,
40 if you go to
absolutely.
Star Wars.
I want to share something, guys. Read this. I just got it from YouTube. Hold on. But I don't think it's from YouTube, actually. But read this. I'll show it to you. Are you seeing this okay?
Yep.
Yeah.
Terms that are clear and easy to understand. It's been effect on July 7th. Please make sure you read.
Yeah, no, that's yeah.
Yeah, that's
Another
that's some bull.
yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you the YouTube address I got here. Look at this.
Yeah, that's a phishing
Oh,
link.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
official. That's official. Yeah.
That's 100% legit, Roger.
Yeah.
You should click on that link right now.
Yeah, you click on that link and someone's buying a boat in your name.
Yeah. That's oh my God. So many have lost their channels in this kind of stuff.
And it wasn't.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in the scrap mail, in the junk mail. It was in my mail. So
Yeah, it just sucked through the goalie. But it does. I mean, that's the problem. I mean, scams are done because they work.
Mhm. Yeah, because they scare you into clicking them. Sure, I get them
And-
from PayPal all the time. Hey, click here. Somebody, thank you for your charge for so and so. Thank you for your purchase. Click here for your order. You click there. You just give them your,
Yeah,
just give them your PayPal.
But we get people, that had that done to them, and then you get somebody in the audience, or in
Well,
the, well, what an idiot to click. Well, they do look official, and it is easy to fall for them. You got to be
Right.
couldn't you in return take that email address and go sign them up at a porn site?
They'll probably thank you in the end.
All right.
yeah, they probably got all the porn sites already. So
Flag it and don't reply to it.
I just deleted it.
Yeah.
I just deleted it.
Okay, well, it was a very quick visit today to get some puppet action. So thank you for that. That's my fix for the
I
week.
can't believe that, John. I can't believe that.
Ba-da-ba-da, do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da, do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da, do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-da-ba-da, just for you, John.
Thank you very much, Paul. I'll catch everyone later. Have a great weekend.
Take it easy, Sean.
Thanks
See
a
you,
lot
Sean.
for that, Sean. Thank you very much for that, Sean.
Well, there they go. Lighting off the big boomers. Got my dogs going nuts.
Okay. Art boy, yeah. This is,
I can't imagine why anybody, I guess that's a rhetorical question. I was going to say in their right mind would be shooting off fireworks in the middle of the daytime. But then again, right mind, I guess,
Oh, yeah.
I got accused of it. My neighbors, I don't have those big ones. I mean, there's some fireworks right there, but they're just basic little backyard stuff. None of that big boom, wreck your foundation type stuff. But
Yeah.
someone's been lighting them off. And I lit off a few kind of bottle rockets the other day and no one complained. Actually, the neighbors were kind of, hey, more. So maybe I got the stigma, and I rarely have fireworks. I just bought some this year. But someone across the street's got the illegal stuff. They got the good stuff, the homemade stuff, whatever you want to call it, the ones that rock your floor. So they start going off the other night. My neighbor, 2 houses down, starts screaming at me. I'm like, it's not me. I'm not doing it. I'm out my backyard. I'm getting accused. I'm like, Jesus, I just lit off a couple of skyrockets. That's about all I had. But yeah, somebody's got some big ones. Drives my dog nuts.
yeah.
Wait for tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I got. I may even take a few out on the boat and go out in the middle of Lake Erie and let them off. You know?
Oh, that's cool.
Off the swim platform, I hope.
Yeah, off the front. The motor's in the back. I'm gonna
Yeah,
go
okay.
off the swim platform in the front.
You
Yeah,
know, the
absolutely.
knuckleheads would be out there putting the rocket launcher right next to the gas tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my motor will be off and my fan will be blowing and I'll be anchored. And I may let that fan blow for about 20 minutes before I decide. But that's about the safest place to do them.
How much do they cost to get those made there, Andrew?
Bobbleheads?
Yeah.
Oh God, I don't know. I was just looking it up myself. Funny you should mention that.
I heard it was $88.
Oh, then I don't care. No. and that's sick of that right off the bat.
I think Computer Chick Productions was saying something about it yesterday. I think it was $88.
Personalized bobbleheads, 8480, realbobble.com.
Yeah.
It's a thing. I can't believe that.
Yep. Oh no, they're out there, but yeah, that's
Oh my God.
Well, how do they get a 3D picture of you?
You gotta send a picture in.
Yeah, but what do you take of all sides or what? You know,
well, it's a bobble. It's not going to be based on your real head.
I don't know. Some of those bobbleheads look pretty darn real. I'll tell you.
No, but I mean they can do it with the 2D. But I mean then it's over. They can tell by the shape of the front of your face. They can probably they're oversized anyways. So that's probably why.
Click that link.
Oh, look at Paul. He's got one. Instead of a coffee mug, it should be how it should have a like a for sale sign in its hand.
Sitting on the toilet.
Sitting on a toilet.
Yeah.
Man, they got
Oh,
some
there's
big
the
ones
pole.
over
There's the pole one.
Yeah, I know. I figured you'd like that one, Paul. I kind of figured that was the one. So yeah, you can get them in all different ways, but
Yeah, just got a phone call from Peru.
oh, how's everything down there? You keep in touch lots? I'm sure.
You're really getting slammed with those phone calls.
Never engage them. Once you engage them, then you go on the lists and more lists.
Off the list.
I don't know, Computer Chick. I'm not spending. I love my wife. I'm not spending $100 on a bauble. There's no way. Maybe I'll get her bauble boobs. How's that?
Paul, you must have something to say to that.
Well, no, and Andrew, what he'd do is he'd figure out a way how to put a bag of milk in. Yeah.
Oh.
God, Paul. Oh, Paul.
Oh, Jesus.
That's kind of utterly ridiculous.
Utterly ridiculous. Yeah. Oh, man.
I had to step out for a second.
John, get off my lawn, sir.
Jeez, Paul.
Or a container.
No.
Looks like a cow, and you put the milk in it, and you go and you get your milk.
that was better than the last one.
Yeah, I've seen that too. Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, the thing about the fireworks, especially this year, I don't know where you guys live, but they canceled like all the major displays here in Ohio. All right. I think that's a bad idea. One, you're going to have people more light them off in their backyard. I think they should have actually had more public displays, like one in each town rather than, because usually it's just like the big city in your area, then everybody converges.
Right.
So I think if you had more smaller ones in more towns, people would watch them from their front yard or, you know, wouldn't gather. Like where we have it, we have one that goes off at a golf course and literally the entire golf course is, you know, people as far as the eye can see to watch these fireworks. Well, they canceled that obviously because of COVID, but I think if you had more public displays spread out, yeah, you know, I think you're going to have a lot of fires this year. Everybody's fireworks sales are through the roof.
Yeah.
Obviously, I got them going off right now. And people are going to catch stuff on fire. It's hot, it's dry.
Yeah.
And I think more public displays would have been better than canceling the public displays.
They're all canceled around here. I know
Yeah,
that.
I mean,
Canada-
so people are going to do them themselves.
Canada Day, like the official one in Ottawa, that was completely virtual this year. All the artists performing, everything was online. There was nothing. It was, they completely changed the whole. And we had talked about going up to it this year.
Yeah.
Earlier on, we thought about it, but we were there for New Year's, and we said we should come up for Canada Day, and yeah, of course, then this hit, so that was the end of that idea.
Oh, saved you a few bucks.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fine with it. Virtual. I didn't watch it, so it's all good. Yeah.
I was just checking out that bobblehead. To get a custom one done of you is $170.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, so $88, you get the ones they have.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah.
A custom one is $169.99. Well, plus tax, plus shipping. Da da da.
Because yeah, those ones like the 94 and all that, that's just the heads themselves, and then you pick one of the bodies.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's they have the whole body done in something.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow. What? All 3D printed, right?
I assume so. And every one of them is, unless you're into Marvel, there's nothing for anybody else, basically.
Computer chick's really going for it.
No, I love her, but no, I gotta think of better ways to spend money on her if I had to than that.
Which leads to the question, Computer Chick, do you have any investments in that company?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember myself. I feel like I'm getting a pitch here.
Sparky 107 I would look normal as a bubblehead. Might need to get one was live show.
With removable wig for Sparkies.
Nia wants to go out. I don't know if I should
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah. Well, anyway, gentlemen, I got to run. I got to go to Port Stanley. Got 2 signs to put up there. They want one sign in front of the house and one on a directional. So
Okay.
I guess I better go do that and get that over with. And
It gets too hot.
oh yeah, what they say is 108 or something. It's gonna feel like.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
anyway, gentlemen, have a good day. See y'all
Okay,
next
Paul.
time.
Take
Yep.
care.
Take care,
All right.
Paul.
Yep.
Take care.
I'm gonna take off as well, guys. I got a bunch of stuff to get done, but it was good seeing you all. Have a good day.
What?
Hey, Andrew.
Where's Andrew? Where you going, Andrew?
Bye, Andrew.
I'm not talking to that fucking thing, so forget my own money. Hang on. Jeez. I can't even type it still, so there you go. You're gonna have to just live in the moment and know what it's for. I swear to God, Paul.
Hi, Andrew. We love you.
Paul really knows how to rub it in.
God, I hate that thing so much. I just fuck with it. Still can't type a message. Still, YouTube cannot get that fixed for us.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Koopy's here.
Oh,
Thank you, Andrew. That's in case you're wondering why Andrew put $5 in there. That's the swear jar.
Yeah,
So-
I owed you a couple. So all right.
Can't let the panel shrink. It was shrinking too fast.
Watch that shrinkage, eh, John?
So we're still trying to get it fixed with YouTube. This has been going on now for a month and a half. I can't type anything in the super chat. And if I go into anybody's chat that I'm not a mod into, everything I say gets blocked. They have to unblock it anyway, each line.
Oh.
And YouTube said, well, you know, that does happen if you basically, if you say things that they have set to block. And it's like, really? Hello is set. They have like dealing with these guys it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
why did they take away the go to channel?
To try and get rid of
So
sub,
convenient.
yeah, it was trying to get rid of sub for sub.
Take care, Sparky.
Those don't work anyway.
Well, yes and no. The thing, the mentality behind it, and I miss it too, especially running a channel. It was easy to
Yeah.
identify a problem.
Yeah.
If you take that away, they're only left with one other device is to flood the chat with links, which is a community strike, which is easier for them to take them down. It was kind of a setup and bait to try and get rid of them.
You know, I love like chatting with somebody and then you click on go to channel, go check them out. I mean, to me, it wasn't a sub for sub thing. It was a
Yeah,
way
but
to
You know,
Yeah.
that's where the most laws come from. It's not the majority that we're doing something; it's the
Mhm.
minority that we're causing all the problems. Like,
Yeah.
like even in real life, unfortunately, we all pay for a couple of idiots. You know.
Yeah. No. Yeah, makes sense, I guess. But
That was
Yeah.
they never officially released it. We tried to get word from them,
mhm.
but they did talk about it about 5-6 months before that was one of the options they were looking at. So, but then they wouldn't answer any
That's a
questions.
bad decision. That's a bad decision.
Yeah.
Well, YouTube as a whole is going through a lot of hell right now. Andrew, as you probably know, all the freaking drama with Shane Dawson and all that crap. Oh my
Yeah,
god!
because they're big money makers are getting into trouble.
Well, they're not making any money anymore either. That's the problem. So they're going more and more to shock value to try and regain it. Like
Mhm.
channels that used to get 1 million
Yeah.
views are only getting
Yep.
100,000 now.
Right. Hey, I say it all the time, and you guys don't know. I mean, I've been in YouTube for a long time. I have a pretty successful channel that I don't use anymore. It just died off. But anyway, I tell everybody, you can't be the Simpsons, right? Nobody can be the Simpsons, right? You're not going to do this for 10, 15, 20 years. You're going to get a spike. You might have a good 5-year run, and then you're going down. People go to something else, no matter what you do. And, you know, I was around when, you know, Fred was big on YouTube, Ray William Johnson, you know, just channels like that you're like, holy crap, they got 1 million views.
Yeah.
At one time, my older channel was ranked 1900 on YouTube. All right.
Wow.
Today, that's 5 million subscribers. It's about 1900.
Yep.
Wow.
So, I mean, back then when 100,000 was, you were king of the world.
Yep.
You know,
That's
But-
why I think they're going to get rid of the silver play button pretty soon because there's so many hitting 100,000.
right. Probably can't keep up with making them. But yeah, I mean, it's just people think they're going to do it forever.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a lot of
You're
people
not.
think they're gonna do YouTube forever,
Yeah, you're not.
and
You're going to have a run, and you may even make a good chunk of money in that run, but you're not going to do it forever. I guarantee it.
see that's why honestly Ray William Johnson was probably the smartest ever. He had his run, and then he
Mhm.
just kind of disappeared.
Yeah,
Although
got
now
out.
he's back on TikTok.
Oh yeah, he's back doing something else. You know, he did.
TikTok or flip flop? What's he on? Which one?
Okay.
TikTok.
Okay.
Any of you know who Keemstar is?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I know that guy personally.
Oh,
in
really?
fact,
Oh really?
and in fact, so I'll tell you. I
Ooh, this is juicy, Andrew. Take
it's
notes.
juicy.
Take
but-
notes.
I actually got him into YouTube.
Real?
No way.
Yep. He's actually a very good friend of mine. Believe it or not, I am not making that up. But he is, and he's a hell of a guy.
Well, that's one way of putting it.
People think he's a jerk and whatever, but he's a real good dude. He's a good dad.
Well, look at over the years with H3H3, it proved in the end who was more of the better person out of the two. I mean, when the whole chips fell, he always painted himself. He went by wrestling standards and made himself like Jimmy, like Mouth of the South and all that. He really knew how to play YouTube and play the persona. You know, he was a good YouTuber. He put on a good performance for everybody. He didn't mind the fall guy.
Yep. And people that don't know him personally think he's probably the biggest a-hole on the planet. You know him personally, you know this dude is he's a stand-up guy. He's a good dude. And that's pretty much all I can say about that.
But you know, 20
Well, I
years
mean,
ago, if we sat down and talked music, for instance, and say we picked rock as a category. If we said, who's your favorite rock bands? Most likely 5 out of 10 would be the same bands. YouTube channels have changed all that. I mean, we all watch stuff that nobody else knows even exists. There's channels way over 1 million subscribers you don't know and I don't know. Now, if we were to talk about music or what we watch, almost nobody has the same opinion. It's not the days of the 3 networks anymore. It's so customizable and so short-lived for that simple reason. You can't build legacies on here anymore. In general, you can't build legacies like that. Those days are gone.
Yeah.
I'm starting to wonder what are we going to be able to build on this platform, because the rules just keep expanding. Pretty much, what can you actually do here is what I'm thinking. What
Right. And that's why my channel kind of died off a long time ago, because you can't do that stuff anymore. Like you're going to get, you're going to get flagged, you're going to get canceled, So it was not that I was doing anything terribly wrong, but this day and age, we would basically start arguments on Xbox Live and put them on YouTube, and made a good video.
Oh,
Now
okay.
that's bullying. All right.
Yeah, I know, and
So you can't do that.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous because that stuff can be entertaining and it's really
Mhm.
not that big of a deal. But
Right.
they have a shit fit about it. So
Yeah, that's right. And it used to be a pretty big genre on YouTube, was just video game trolling.
there's lots of genres on YouTube that are just gone, and now the commentary channels are going to go next. That's the next thing. The commentary channels are done.
I can't believe those things still do well.
Roger,
I just could never sit through one.
Thank you so much, Metro Jones. Much appreciated.
That is awesome.
Metro Jones throwing his money around. He loves to do it.
Yeah.
Well, and Roger's very thankful to get it too.
Yeah, hey, each his own, man. That's great. Support the channel.
Very good supporter.
It's only in Canada when you're on a disability payment that you turn 65 and the government says, well, we're going to only give you 30%.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
You're killing me, Paul.
Hey Ron, do you remember when you could add a reply to a video and it would display?
And they had to get rid of that
Oh,
because that
yeah.
one stupid video of that girl went stupid viral because she kept replying to her own video. So YouTube kept pushing that to the top. Yeah.
Oh my God!
But I
And there
do
was a-
miss. I don't like I don't like how the algorithm works today. Like used to be, you had subscribers, and if you like something, that actually went to your subscribers, and that's how videos went viral. All right, and then people take advantage of it and whatever. But now you have to, I get it. People have clickbait these days, and so the video needs to have watch time, and YouTube will decide whether or not to share it. But used to be, if you liked the video or favored a video, you shared that with your friends on YouTube and your subscribers. So, different time.
But also too, I mean, let's call it for what it is. I mean, they were being bought left, right, and center. Botting became so huge.
Yep.
They were dictating it. I mean, that's why the engagement got pushed more. It sucks, but it makes sense.
Right.
And Warner Brothers and them, the big companies, got hit that some of their videos lost 25 million views in 2015. Once they realized just how badly they were botting their own stuff,
Wow.
You know what though? Botting has been going on since the beginning of time on YouTube.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
talk about this guy Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson. I've always known Shane Dawson was a scumbag. I've always known he was because like people did expose videos on him, and it was just obvious what he was doing. The cheating. You could see the accounts that he was botting to subscriptions. It was just ridiculous. Amongst other offensive stuff that he did over the years. And now 10 years later, it's 10 years. It's been 10 years since he was doing that crap. Just crazy.
channel that was in kind of parallel with us all of a sudden exploded, and it didn't quite make sense. And I went, you can't do it on YouTube because of the setup. On Twitter, you can, because there's accountability. You can do a Twitter audit. It's free. You run it through.
Oh, I've done that. Yeah, where you can see how legit your Twitter account is. Yeah.
Ooh, I never heard of that.
Almost 130,000 Twitter followers and 66,000 are bots.
Mm-hmm.
66,000. That's over half. You know, and you can see it too when somebody has 130,000 are getting 3 likes on something.
Yeah.
It's not adding up.
You go, their followers, and they're all little eggs.
Yeah.
Are they still
You
the
know,
eggs?
It's sad because, like, you know, they say cheaters never win, but on YouTube, some cheaters definitely did quote unquote win. They got themselves up in the ranks, they got themselves noticed, and
Yep.
you know, you know, Shane Dawson and all of them, even though they might be canceled, at the end of the day, they're millionaires. I mean,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
they're set for life. They don't care. I mean, realistically speaking, they can slink away and not have to worry about
They're
it.
big enough that another streaming platform will pay them a ton of money to come over and say screw YouTube, and then the next year they'll come back to YouTube because they'll get more money from them to come back because they've had a change of heart.
Oh,
PewDiePie with D Live and that, you know, when they were all saying, "Oh, go to D Live," PewDiePie's there.
Right
Well,
back
yeah,
in.
he's paid.
Exactly.
He's back a year later. YouTube paid him more money. He's back. You know,
Exactly. Well, it's too big to lose them.
the 1,000, 4,000 RPass, in my opinion, was way too low. Way too low to monetize. It brought in too much.
You see that picture?
Yeah. Oh,
cool. That is so freaking awesome.
Let's get right into the news. You know, I tell you what, I'm like a lot of other people. I don't have a good opinion of Keemstar, but then again, how can I? Because well,
like I said, he's got 5.5 million subscribers, and probably 5.4 million of them think he's a complete jackwagons. All
And,
right?
and he's had his channel closed a couple of times. That's how
He's had dozens
Yeah.
of channels taken down.
Yep.
The guy has had 17 Xboxes banned. But I'd go to bat for that guy any day.
Where should
Well,
we-
I mean, that just goes to show you how I think some people on YouTube are really not necessarily themselves. It's a YouTube version of themselves.
Like any other, he's a character. He's a character in a movie or a character on a show.
he follows the wrestling criteria to a
Yep.
T. He's the
Absolutely.
belt. He's
Right.
The, yep. Remember, you always remind me of Jimmy Mouth of the South. That's exactly what he reminded me of. They used to be the promoter, the
Yep.
shit disturber, the
Mhm.
everything.
Yep.
That's his. That's
Yep.
his.
Throw the gas on the fire.
Yep. Exactly.
But, and I'll tell you what, though, that dude has earned his way in YouTube because of keep getting shut down. He kept starting over. That dude's I always call him the hardest working man in YouTube.
He was, because you got to be when you're the heel. You got to work 10 times harder just to stay afloat. I don't know, Arpas. I always thought it should be a lot more. I've always said we should. I know it's not popular, but I've always said people should have to register to watch if they want to be able to comment, like, and anything for free. And if you want to create, I would pay money to be left alone and be pushed properly and be covered. I would pay money. I would pay $2,000 to be on YouTube if I knew it was going to give me the push of maybe say a 50,000 channel. It would cover me from all the different attacks that I get. And if people had to register for free, if you don't register, you can still watch, but you couldn't hit the like button, you couldn't comment, and that would keep away the bot.
Yeah, some accountability for
Exactly.
a viewer. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not charged. And then people say, well, my rights. Well, you already bought something at Amazon or you're given a super chat. They've already got your information. It's not like they just don't want their information out there. So that's where Twitter at least adds more accountability in their thing. That's why you can audit them and you can't audit YouTube for that simple reason.
It's strange that YouTube doesn't. I bet you they have something in the background, don't they? You think?
They offered them for Copa. That was one of the settlements that was offered to them for Copa, was to have people register, and YouTube denied it. And it's because they're making money off the worst stuff and they don't want to say it. That's why, even though it gets banned and that, there's still a ton of money into it, or they wouldn't be promoting it.
No, yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of views on the platform by people who just aren't subscribed and don't have an account. That's why they didn't want to force an account on everybody.
Yeah, YouTube Premium, exactly, Computer Chicken. If you don't want the premium, you could register for free. You'll still have to watch ads, and then you'll have the right to hit a like or a dislike or to leave a comment. And if you don't, well, you can watch as much as you want. You just can't interact with anybody.
And that's where they got in trouble with the kids too, is because they said, "Oh, you got to be 13." Well, how many 8-year-olds are just signing up and say, "Yeah, I'm 13"?
Yeah,
You know?
exactly,
So
exactly.
That got them in big trouble.
That's why they wanted people to register, because if you're registered, you put your name on the dotted line. Here I am. This is me, and if I lied, well, you have recourse.
Metro Jones, have a good day, and hope you party well for the 4th of July. You be safe.
You're going to be on tomorrow, Raj?
Yeah. I'll be on tonight and tomorrow.
Tonight and tomorrow. Okay. I'm not a Keemstar fan. Oh, if you.
Oh, because Linda was saying, "Tell us how you really feel," and I'm assuming she was talking about me when I was talking about Keemstar a little bit, and I'm like, yeah, just I think if Lynn searches him, she'll understand why.
Right. That's what I'm telling you. You're gonna think this dude's the biggest jackwagon on YouTube, but like I said, I know him personally,
Well, to be
I'd
fair,
go to
is
war
he
for
not a jackwagon on YouTube? I mean, at least
he's an absolute. He is the best jackwagon on YouTube.
Okay.
Right?
Well,
and that's why he is where he is. But
Ron's just saying
said I'd run through a wall for that guy right now.
You're saying he's a character. That's why. That's
Yes,
not
he's
the
an
real life.
absolute character on YouTube, and
I guess
people
the
that
prob-
can't separate that this is not Dan Keen. This is Keemstar. You
And
know,
John, you're supposed to feel the way you do about him because that means he's doing his job properly.
absolutely.
You know.
I guess the trouble is when your character has real life consequences for some people. That's when things get really.
He's
sticky.
done some things that's caused some problems, but
yes,
you know,
there are
what
people who
what
are
news
still-
outlet what news outlet doesn't ruin lives on a daily basis? You know, the minute you use a racial slur or any kind of, you know, you do something wrong and you go out in the public, you're fired from your job, and now you got to make a public apology, and you know how the world works.
Right, but I mean, you know,
What-
just on a personal, you know, he can't hide behind being a character. Is what I'm saying. When you do certain things, you can't hide behind that.
And that's my argument onto it too, because YouTube has changed that boundary more than what television did, and that's sometimes the consequence, because it's so much more personal and raw here than it ever was on television.
Yep.
I mean, Xenia and I went through a lot of trolling, and I mean, it's hard sometimes when you go through the parts where they start attacking your kids, attacking your wife.
Yeah, I mean,
You know-
look, I'm not going to sit there and condone anything. Like, I know he's done some stuff. All right. I just, like I said, you know, like,
Yeah, I'm not trying to put you on the spot or anything. Let's get right into the news.
Yeah.
No, he does it, and he does his job well. And like I say, I can believe that outside of there, he's
If you can look at him as a character, it's one thing, but yeah, it is. And you know, like Geek Savannah is saying here, he's toxic and all that. And there are, I guarantee you, like I said, he's got 5.5 million views, and probably 5.4 of them think he's the worst guy on the planet. But unless you know the guy personally, and I know the guy's a good family man, good dad, everything, you know. But
well, I mean, he may be,
and he's not the first news outlet to make up stories. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, he may be a great family guy in his personal life and a good, you know, good guy off of YouTube, but you know, a lot of people definitely find that hard to believe because, again, his character has caused a lot of hurt and damage to people, and yeah,
I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it, man. I totally get it. I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, if that guy called me right now and said he needed me, I'd run through a wall for him. That's all I'll say about that. But I know who he is. But that's all. And you know, hey, so there's some good people in the world, some people in the bad world, and bad people in the world, and it just is what it is.
This is a
Sean, do you want to come on?
This is a friend of ours called Gator the Legend. And he had a comedy troupe, and it was on Kickstarter, and a channel that had around 100,000 subscribers at the time called iDubbbz decided he was going to do Kickstarter crap reviews. I don't know if you remember that Kickstarter crap. And he found their thing on Kickstarter to raise money for this comedy troupe. He went to town on these guys. To this day, Gator the Legend can't release anything without getting like 30,000 dislikes. They're still following him. That was like 7 years ago or so.
Oh my God.
And he actually talked to iDubbbz, and iDubbbz apologized to him and everything. But he's like, I would give you a proper shout out, but even a proper shout at this point would probably have an adverse effect and send more of them over to go with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so, yeah, some of them can really get nailed pretty heavy.
Did I
Hey,
miss
Sam, how you
Paul?
doing? Yeah, Paul left. He's tired there. He's gonna lay down.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right, have a good day, Paul. Have a good day.
Bye, Paul. Yeah, sorry to get on the subject, but
No, it's fine.
Stop calling him a news outlet. He's not a registered journalist. Well, what news outlet on YouTube is a registered journalist? Like, really? Anybody can be anything on YouTube.
Geek Savannah wants Geek Savannah might want to come on.
Well, that's what I mean. I don't want to, like I said, I like Sean too, and I don't want to offend him. Sorry, I don't want to be guilty by association, but you know, hey, Geek Savannah is my drone news source, man.
Have you ever met that Leafy is here guy?
Yeah, he's
Any
coming
of those
back.
YouTube meetups? Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's coming back.
Geek Savannah's registered. Yeah.
Geek Savannah is the best drone news guy out there. Just want to say that.
It says, well, just like a Twitch stream that gave her cat alcohol on stream and then threw her cat, she is still getting hate. All right.
She deserves
Oh
it. I
God,
remember that
Alinity?
one.
Are we talking about Alinity there?
Yeah, she deserves it.
Hey, Jagger, how are you?
There's one thing you
Besides,
don't
all
do
you
on
have
the
to do
internet.
is have a couple of those, and you'll do great on Twitch.
I tell you what, there's one thing you don't do on the internet. You don't do things to animals. I mean, people, you might be able to do whatever the hell you want to people. But you touch an animal, forget it. You're done.
Animals and kids. Once you
Yes,
cross that
animals and
line,
kids.
you're done. You're done.
Your life is over. You do something to an animal.
No, there's no coming back from it.
Yeah, Geek Savannah loves a good debate. Yeah, that's for sure.
He does
Jagger's
indeed.
we're doing good. Lynn's in the house. Sam Hayden. Computer Chick Productions. Everybody check out everybody's channels. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to hit that like button.
I'm doing good, Sam. I'm doing good. We're not on as much lately and stuff like that, but a lot of stuff going on. But it's good to see you. Is your day off today? Kids and animals off limits. Exactly, Lynn. Exactly.
Geeks Vana could do a special Keemstar friend interview.
You're not. You're crossing over to JDS territory, Sam. Oh my god.
The family side of Keemstar.
It's funny, all that stuff you guys are talking about, all that controversy, I know nothing about it. It's never touched my life.
You
on
know
YouTube.
what, Hugh? You're better for that.
Yeah,
I've been on YouTube for years now.
Don't
Never
ask
touched
questions you don't want answers to. How about that?
that. I'm good. I'm all good. I'll watch my cat videos and my
Yeah.
how-to videos.
Things you shouldn't search on Google. Keemstar.
Well, I did just when you guys are talking about it. I've been researching just to see what all this shit's about.
I know
Yeah.
it's like, and you're probably like, what is going on here?
Yeah, I was. It was.
What is all this that I never knew was going on here on YouTube?
I know. Ignorance is
What?
bliss.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on this website that we're probably all not aware of,
Yeah, exactly.
even right now. It's a big place.
Same here. The 5-mile restrictions have been dropped today, so we will be able to get up to the hills next week. A bit glowing out my eye. There you go, Jackie Scott.
The old YouTube, you know, talk about what YouTube is like today. I know if there were some people out there that complained 10 years ago about YouTube, or even 5 years about YouTube, and now it's like, oh, can we get the YouTube of 5 years ago back, please?
Yeah, that'd
can
be
we
great.
can we go back to then?
Mm.
Like, oh, you don't know what you have. You don't know what you have until it's gone, right? Logan Carpenter watches Keem to see what's going on in the YouTube world. Well, IT has come a long way from being a dating app. Well, the new dating app is Twitch.
Yeah. Yep.
Sam Hayden is government and hates the government, so you're
It's
Ron.
like self-loathing, Sam.
Yeah, Sam Hayden is Ron Swanson from Parks and Rec. Then does anyone watch Parks and Rec? No, does anyone get that reference?
Heard of it?
I guess not.
Never watched it. No.
All right, guys, I really do gotta go. I didn't even realize the time had slipped away that much, but I had such a great talk about all that. That was awesome. It was good to talk with you, Ron, as well.
No, it's good to see you. I see you every day. It's good to talk to you finally.
Always a pleasure. And you know what? You're really set up for a great stream. You got a great background.
Yeah, that's my Roger inspired background right there.
Nice.
It is, absolutely is. I said, oh, that's a great look. Put a couple shelves up, put some drones on it. Yeah.
Good. I like it. I like it a lot. So it was good talking to you all. You guys take care of yourselves, all right?
See Andrew.
Okay, you take care, Andrew. Have a good one.
Have a good day. And everybody in the chat as well. You guys be well. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Okay. Dr. Ricky just got the air conditioner capacitor changed. And it's working. Good.
We need to see
We
more
need to
Ron.
see
We
more
do
Ron.
need to see more Ron.
Come on.
Thank you, Geek
Come on.
Shavana. Appreciate it. I love your work too.
We do. It's nice.
Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to build more in my channel and put my face on the camera a little more. And I don't know. Like I said, I did a boating tutorial the other day. I don't know. And one of the people I hate seeing myself on camera, so I'll put it up, but I just won't watch it. Yeah. I'll post it and I don't.
You've got the background there for it. You've got the microphone. You've got
Mhm.
everything.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, you look better
No,
than me. I mean, look, I got the IKEA demo room back here as Andrew.
I got the the nice little setup and
You got the whole thing. You're all dialed in there. You're ready to go.
like I said, I was a big gamer and did some YouTube back then.
Okay.
But and it's just it's a different community now, and trust me, I love this community more than I ever loved the gaming community. And I mean, I could go over to my old channel with, I don't know, it's probably still got 70 or 80,000 subscribers on it. Say, hey, I got a new channel. Come over here. I don't want them over here. They are a very dissimilar, group. So you guys just stay there. And actually, this channel, if I go to the analytics, this channel actually gets more views than my old one with 80,000 subscribers or whatever.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Wow.
So I mean, it's
dude.
dead. Like I said, everybody, you can't be the Simpsons, you know, and no one's going to be the Simpsons. I had a good run. Trust me. I was getting a check from YouTube here and there, you know, and it took me to, you know, it took me on a couple trips, but you just, to me, I never took it serious. Like Keemstar took it serious. I still worked every day. I had a wife, I had kids. And if I would play video games, if I thought something was funny, I'd throw it up. You know, it got some views, channel got partnered, made some money, and then it kind of died off. So it was what it was. You know, I don't regret it.
That was smart. That was smart.
Yeah,
Because,
when it
you know,
became a job, I'm like, I already have a job. I can't do this the hours it takes to do it. You know, because you could sit there and play video games all day and not make a video. You know what I mean? It's just, you're sitting now, then you become, okay, you're trying to make a video. You're trying to make something happen. It's becoming work. I can't do this, you know. I have a job. And this isn't paying enough to quit my job, you know.
Right, exactly.
Right. So when
Exactly.
it became a job, I kind of let it go a little bit. I did a couple things here and there, but nothing where I'm trying to make a video every day or something like that. So, you know, I love flying drones now, and just being able to share the video and kind of talk about some things. Like I am in my glory in this community. I really love it. So, and thanks to Roger, because he was probably one of the first channels I found when I started searching some drones on YouTube and kind of came into his stream. And, you know, I had maybe 2 subscribers at the time, and Roger gives me the blue wrench and says, hey, go check out, you know, 3X Drones. He's new. And, you know, I watch this stream every day now. So
Roger's always great to everybody.
Yeah, I mean, Roger is a great ambassador to his community, no doubt about it. And I wish I could come to Roger Palooza, but they won't let me pass the border. And
Yeah.
but no, man,
Thank you for
hey, I appreciate you, Roger, all day, every day.
I try to build the channels up, you know.
Yeah, what you do is
that was the main reason I started doing live streams, to help other people build their channels too.
And that's something rare on YouTube these days now. Everybody's dog eat dog, you know, no one wants to help anybody out anymore. Like when I was doing YouTube, I would tell people, look, I've got 20,000 subscribers. Send me your video. I'll put it on my channel and link your channel. I used to do that all the time. And people would get like a subscriber boost, and, you know, I thought it was the greatest thing in the world. We're here, you know, send it to me. I'll put it up. I don't care. I'm not, you know, now it's everybody is, you know, nobody wants to help anybody out. And that's why I love this community, is because everybody just treats everybody equal. It's the way it should be.
Yeah. Well, we were doing that. We were having movie nights and all that until Val got hit with a copyright strike.
Yeah.
Helping somebody else, but it turned out bad, so we stopped it.
Yep. Can't do anything now.
Well, that's the tough thing about, you know, I was going to say, playing other people's videos or uploading them. Now, even that can get you screwed later on, because it's not yours. So then you get copyright strike for it. So, no, you can't do that. You know, you try to do something good for somebody, and you get.
I got a copyright strike on my old channel about a year ago because I just used a thumbnail that someone else had used. I got copyright strike. I just like Googled like something, whatever the name of the video was, whatever. I just Googled it. Said, it's a good picture. I just throw it up as my thumbnail. You're talking something this little. I get a copyright strike because somebody's seen it and, you know, oh, he's using your thumbnail. I didn't know whose it was, from Mike's ass. You know, I just, who knows, you know? And here you get a copyright strike. I'm like, whatever. I don't even do the channel anymore. It's getting, whatever. It'll be gone in whatever, 2 weeks or whatever. I don't care.
Over a thumbnail.
Yeah, thumbnail. Got copyright strike for a thumbnail. Yeah.
Everything's fair game, I guess.
That's why we got to watch out now what we do when we share files or whatever. Got to watch out now.
Yep. I only use the YouTube Studio for music. Like, don't get you with anything. I'm scared. You know, and I'm not even monetized. You know, I've got 300 subscribers on this channel. I don't, you know, but last thing you want is a damn copyright strike. Because
that's right. That's right. Hey guys, I'll be closing down pretty soon. I'll be back on again tonight at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You want to come and join in tonight? No problem. It gives me, it's about my lunchtime already.
Yeah, I can feel that blood sugar dropping.
Yeah. I didn't take my injections yet this week. I got a pharmacy didn't deliver them yesterday. It said today.
Oh, still.
Yeah. And I'm going to wish everybody a happy 4th of July. You guys be safe. Keep your distance.
Got me on tomorrow morning, Roger? You say you were?
Always,
morning?
yeah, be on tomorrow morning. Rodney Bell, I don't think he's on tomorrow morning. So I'll be on at 9 o'clock instead of 9:30.
Hmm.
So,
Sounds like a
so
plan.
everybody. Okay, when I go off there, Ron, stay online. Stay on with us.
Okay.
Yeah, for the after show.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, an after show.
Okay, bye everybody. Take care. We'll see us all tomorrow morning.
See you,
Take
kids.
care.
Y'all be safe, and if you party well and be safe.